Finally, I awaken from the abyss once again. Taking a little bit longer than usual this time to make that known because I decided to it would probably be a good idea to grab some dinner, or at least a quick bite to serve as a sort of dinner substitute for now. Before I started this, because I hadn't done that quite yet. And so I did, but now I'm here, and I am prepared to, well, I hope I am prepared to continue along this path, this stage that I've kind of set up for myself quite a long while ago, but never actually had the chance to properly follow up and to a fitting possible conclusion until just now, which hopefully I will be able to within the foreseeable future here. But anyway, yes, it's time for me to go into, as you probably figured, as if you look at either the stream title or the video description, I guess, if you're one of those rare but refined types that apparently watches these VODs on the YouTubes. Well, it's time to go to Hexen II, game that I've probably mentioned quite a few times and yet never fully decided to dive into until just now. And the reason that I feel like I faltered during bits of my speech there, and the reason for that is because I think I should theoretically, hopefully, with any luck, be able to just dive right into this with a little setup that I have for it here. But I technically didn't test this, haven't tested this in like any kind of reasonable, or not reasonable, but recent time frame. Let me see. Gotta let the music keep playing for a little bit, because I'm gonna be fucking around with this a little bit. Hopefully, if this works, or rather, hopefully if I double click this, it'll work. Let me see. I will say one thing, more than anything, I have, expectations for Hexen II, let's put it that way. Let me see, I believe Hexen II is running. I could try to just put it visible on the stream right now, and that probably would be a good idea. I mean, it doesn't look like it looks like it's a weird aspect ratio, I'll say that much. I did not account for this, I will admit. Surely it'll be okay. Let's see here. In order to be able to, just a note that I made for myself, in order to be able to, it's not like perfectly aligned. But in order to be able to move the window, I can't just grab it by the, window header and move it around. For some reason that doesn't work, so I have to do some dark magic on it just to get it to work. How do I do this? Oh, okay, let's see. How do I do this? Actually, I can just do this. Oh wait, no, never mind, I cannot. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna say these instructions that I left for myself seem confusing at first, but as I try to deal with this, I think they make more and more sense, which might not be a great thing. What? Like this? Okay, like this, maybe, possibly. Set like the best I can get it, I guess so. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this again, that's okay. You can't see any of what I'm doing, but let's just, let me just assure you that it's very annoying. And I wish I didn't have to do it, but I will put up with it. Because I actually... what the fuck? Yeah. Alright, never mind. Okay, now it fucking works. Okay, I think it works. I think we are in business. At least that's as good as I'm gonna get it to look. And yeah, I feel like my pipes might be a little bit clogged right now. Unfortunately, hopefully it doesn't... that doesn't show too much in the streams, but if I had to guess, that's probably because I was at the dentist just a few hours, a few hours, it's 9:30 now. I get out of there at about 7. a while ago, let's just put it that way. And yeah, what was being done did involve bits of hard stuff being torn apart, basically, and potentially being small enough to clog up my pouch a little bit, but hopefully it's not something with long-term stuff. Because if so, then hopefully I owed a discount or something, because let me tell you, dent builds are no joke. Especially when apparently you're like me and you have big bruxisms which make you grind your teeth in your sleep, and apparently that causes your teeth fake or otherwise to shatter. Okay, I think now might be a good time to switch off of the stream playlist and see if I can get this visible, which hopefully I can through this. Yes, I can. Right. But the last thing that I was going to say, as part of that thought before I forget about that completely, was, yeah, apparently if you're like me and you have big bruxisms which make you grind your teeth in your sleep, you know, real teeth or otherwise, and that ends up fucking them up in all sorts of ways. Apparently the only thing to do when that happens is to get a replacement crown that's made of zircon, which is apparently quite pricey. And that hurts my wallet, but whatever, I can deal with it. But yes, Hexen II, which I believe we should be just good to go with. But I will admit that there is one thing that I am aware of regarding this game, which I was like very briefly thinking to myself, I think at the end of whatever the last stream was, where I finished Hexen Vestiges of Grandeur. Regarding this, do I have any? I sure do have some saves. We're not gonna go back to those saves though. And that is, we could fuck around with the options. I don't think I need to. I think during the brief tests that I did of this, I left everything in an acceptable way. Actually, let me do something. Let me turn off the flux color filter for now. Probably will turn this back on after the stream, but otherwise we'll keep it off during. And I'm gonna put this Hexen window all the way at the end here. But yeah, anyway, I'm avoiding being avoidant of what I'm trying to say, which is this. Just like in Hexen 1, you have your choice of separate characters to play as. I'm not too sure if these guys have like what do you call it? Concrete identities, I guess. Like the characters in Hexen 1, they probably do. I'm not as familiar with that one though, or with these ones, so probably have to look into it between streams and such. But my guess, like this, what I wanted to look up basically, what the difference is between each one. I mean, Paladin, Crusader, and Necromancer seemed like a pretty clear-cut kind of equivalent to the lineup that we had in Hexen 1, which was the Warrior, the Cleric, and the Mage. Then you also got Assassin, who appears to have memories, among other things. Such as a crossbow, a very handy crossbow. Very first thing that you notice, of course. And the only thing that was mentioned as part of that statement, but anyway. What shall we pick is what I would say if I didn't already know, in a way. Like, I think we can... Let's pick this guy. Oh, pick this guy to start with. I'm pretty sure this is also something that's pretty unique in this game. The difficulty settings are different, or at least differently phrased, depending on... depending on the character that you play as. Warlock or Lich King, well, I believe that... I don't know, did this come out before Warcraft 3? I believe it did. This was 97, I believe. And I want to say Warcraft 3 was... later. I don't remember though. I'm not super well versed in Warcraft. Rogue, Cutthroat, Executioner, or Widow Maker towards... I wonder if that that particular difficulty will lead you to lose oxygen, have your skin turn cyanotic, or if that's just, I don't know. But, well, let's pick like baby mode as the warrior just so I can test going into the actual world, because I wanted to, yeah, a couple of things. One of them being checking exactly what the sound is gonna be like. I believe you can hear the music pretty okay, which is good. That is my intention. But I turned off the piss filter off. Yeah, okay, that is definitely acceptable. I was gonna say I turned on the piss filter of Flux, but there's another piss filter in the game itself when you bring up the pause menu, the main menu. But, well, that's quite a grave. But no, I think we're gonna go. Well, let's take a quick peek at what we are here, because I think we can actually gotta figure out what the buttons are for this. Just take a look at this. There's a button you can use to like bring up stats, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, buttons that you would, if you were to like use the keyboard exclusively to play on the ground, which, not gonna lie, not really envy you if you had to play with that kind of setup. It's a bit of the objectives are a bit old, and the rest of the stuff is inventory stuff, I guess so. I thought there was at least like tab maybe. What does tab do? Okay, tab does this. There we go. Tab is the... Okay, apparently objectives are not with O after all, because everything nothing is happening. And caps lock does not affect that at all. Hold on. Turn left, Q. Like, does that work? That does work. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm considerably less ready than I thought I was to do this. Full inventory tab. Full inventory. I don't know, what about we're gonna bind it to O again. I don't know if that'll change anything. Like, if that just doesn't do anything when you just begun the game or whatever. But let me look through the rest of the bindings here. I kinda wish I could just hold down the key and it'll scroll you through this stuff, but apparently that's not the case, right? I'm gonna change it to J. J or O, yeah, sure, whatever. Do not try any significance between the juxtaposition of those two letters, because whatever you do find if you do that is entirely on you, but yeah. As you can see, this not only brings up the inventory, but also like the stats that you have. You're the paladin, you have 8 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 13 dexterity, 17 strength. You're level 1 with no experience. That's something else that I don't think, yeah, I'm sure was not a thing in Hexen at all. You can actually level up and get experience. And I think, yeah, that should switch up the dynamics of Hexen 1 quite a bit, because like, now and again, I feel you'll hear people bitching about Hexen like way more than I did. And I did my fair share of bitching, but like some people like really have it out for Hexen for some reason. Because of that whole, you know, mechanic of like having the enemies respawn with no responding ammo and without dropping ammo most of the time, which I definitely did bitch about as well, but some people have like, wow, Hexen sure does fucking suck because of this one thing, when I guess those people have never played Torok 1 or 2, but yeah, we're gonna be starting a new game. Let's see, we had, let's be a counter. For real this time. We had 80 HP as the warrior or the paladin or whatever he was, but now we're the assassin. We have 16 dexterity, 13 strength, 13 wisdom, 8 intelligence. Okay, this might be hard mode actually, but that's only gonna make it more exciting, surely. I'm gonna start desecrating these graves and get right to it, but yeah. But yeah, these objective keys don't do anything. I'm going to assume that they might do something later, but right now shouldn't really concern ourselves with that too much. But we are here in the spooky world of Hexen II, which, unlike the world of Heretic, which was Parthoris, and then the world of Hexen I was a place called Kronos, apparently, even though the cold world, like, we're talking about it as if the name of the world was Hexen in the Hexen opening cutscene, but no, apparently it's called Kronos. That was just a bit of an oversight. But in this world of Thyrion that we're in right now, with this new group of lucky adventurers, we got this. I'm leaving messages in case I fail to destroy Eidolon. I begin in Castle Blackmarsh where famine waits. I've heard strange rumors of an invincible crystal golem that protects the entrance to famine, so there perhaps a king's mages know of a way to grant me the power to destroy it. An invisible crystal golem. I believe that the Brotherhood of Hunger may hold some clues, and knowing that I must acquire the Amulet of Hunger from the castle treasury, says Tyrannith, or Tyrannith. Well, I guess is kind of like the... Oh, tabbing out just interrupts everything, but whatever. It's not going to be a problem, hopefully. I guess kind of in the vein of Black Mirror from Shadowgate, that's like the first example that comes to mind. I guess the Merlin type. I'm gonna try to fix this, but ultimately it's gonna fall to the other bloody heroes of this world to succeed where I failed. Or to do the things that I'm too lazy to do, even though I could clearly do them if we're going back to Lachmer. Let's see. There's just one thing I want to try out before I go any further. Oh, okay, yeah, and that's to do with the hotkeys, which I don't think I saw the option. Do I need to, like, really not customizable? That might be the case for quick saving and what do you call it, and quick loading, which I don't believe I saw here. These are just for like moving around and shit. Yeah, for inventory usage. I'm not seeing any hotkeys for like quick load and quick save, so I guess we can do it manually. I don't really want to do that. I am very used to the convenience of quick saving and quick loading, so I guess I'll just try different buttons. Like, okay, there we go. F6 is quick saving, and it's good thing for quick saving because we have spooky spooters coming after us. Now they are dead. Alright, let's save again. Did take a little bit of damage there, okay. F9. I just wanted to check if that was a quick load, and it is, so it's F6 and F9 this time. It's gonna be like one of those games like Deus Ex, where it's not really worth fucking around with the default configuration. That might be though. Okay, that's still... Those are still the buttons for shuffling through the inventory, that's good. Also, you can hit buttons in the environment. Oh shit. Spiders. Punch them. At least that's pretty sure that's what I would be saying if I was playing as, you know, the warrior, or whatever it's called in this game, the Crusader. Paladin, the Crusader, I'm gonna have to, like... probably go back to this name so I can refamiliarize myself with, oh shit. Look at what they are. And already got some, spooky douchebags trying to end us here. Okay, so door across the room is opened, and yeah, there's another spooky douchebag and a spider who we might be able to kill through the bars. Well, they can also try and fuck us up through the bars, so might not be very worthwhile to do it like this, but there you are, first little secret passageway. And yeah, I guess you can't toggle running in this game, can you? I probably should have tested all this before, but did not, because that's how good I am at this. Run, shift, yeah. But there's no like toggle running with, you know, by turning caps lock on and off, for example, which is how it usually works in these games. But no, this is like the super old school, like, well, it's technically a source part, but it's always called like UKey, not UKey, UQE Hexen II, that is. Which is, you can, yeah, kind of get a sneak peek at my fucking file structure by not showing up on the screen whenever I quick save, but UQEX, and I'm pretty sure I had this set up from like an old drive. I just transferred it over to my new one because the end drive that I am running this off right now is a fancy schmancy M2 SSD, fittingly enough, along with another one that I have installed a bit more recently, which is called Drive P. It was the first one available at the time that I installed it, so why not? Just as we carry on. I get the feeling that I don't want to fuck with these barrels. Maybe, never mind. Must have been thinking of another game, because I surely do want to fuck with these barrels. If they give me nice stuff like that. And I guess that might be a good time to start talking about a quick momentary mention of how I did in fact, okay. I have in fact played through the, like, I want to say most of this hub, or at least more than anything the earlier parts of this hub. Black Marsh, I guess. In the past. But I want to say that I've either, the farthest I've ever gotten in the game is either like possibly getting to the final boss of the hub. Which I guess, yeah, that's part of the lore that they don't really feed you too much in the game. Yeah, these fucking objective buttons really aren't doing anything right now. That's okay. But yeah, the gist of it is that we are up against another one of the massive cosmic douchebags who are the Serpent Riders. We already killed the Spiral In the world of Heretic, we killed Corax multiple times in the world of Hexen. And now we're up against the third dude, who is called Eidolon, who apparently has like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse working for him, also sheep. I think you can just slaughter wantonly, which I think the game just assumes you will surely default to at once. Alright, we now have a weapon with consumable ammunition. Also, I think I heard a Discord notification noise, which I guess was coming at an inconvenient time. Could possibly, yeah, I get pretty sure that if you heard that too, that wasn't you, that was me. I could take a moment to try and turn it off, but, well, as you can tell, kind of. I guess, yeah, wow, that was quite a bit of blue mana. The crossbow, yeah, consumes 3 things of blue mana per firing, which makes sense since it shoots 3 bolts at once. You can also grab some green mana, but I guess we don't need that. And okay, the little thing of blue mana gives you 7 now. 25, I guess, because yeah, we got 82 now, and I'm guessing that the cap for blue mana is 100, and probably for green as well. And yeah, I think I will take a moment. Apologies, I'm gonna bring back the little waiting hall music, I suppose, for just a moment while I check to see if I need to like fuck with this real quick so that I don't receive the fucking Discord notification noises while I am streaming. Yeah, okay, this will only take a moment. Did in fact come from my end, and I'm gonna turn it off by doing this. Alright, I think we should be good now. Actually, let me click on a few more things while I'm here. I think it's for the better. That. Okay, I think that should be everything really. Just can do that just for sake of it, but other than that we can leave the rest of this alone. Alright. Anyway. Brief intermission over, let us return to the world of Hexen II again as soon as I yeah, there we go. Bring that back. Right. Back to the Dark Fantasy Lothering Douchebags game. Goodness me. You know, it occurs to me at this precise moment, for some reason, I like just have so much crap to talk about. Like that, I mean, surely you've already noticed this by now. You would have to be of questionable perceptive abilities if you're watching this and you didn't notice until now, but the leap to 3D, I'm pretty sure, is owed to the shift from the Itequan engine, which is what... God. The Itequan engine, which is what friggin' Heretic and Hexen were both built on directly by our good pals at Raven Software, who I believe are still around. They still exist as a company. But now we are using the Quake 1 engine, I believe, which is Hexen II, possibly. I believe that sounds right. And yeah, there are a little teleportation thing here. And now, was it a good idea to come here? I don't know. We can survive this encounter. Surely we can say that it was. But I guess we need to make better use of our nimbleness and skill, and well, maybe that's a dude that I was playing at the beginning of this, but now is a little done for, and that's another one of the dudes that I could have picked, I guess, the Necromancer, maybe. And I do believe that both Heretic and Hexen had, like, what do you call it, like multiplayer modes, like deathmatch stuff, like Doom. I suppose was kind of known for, even though I've never played in any of those, but that does imply that you can, you do have player character models, and if you have like multiple people playing at once, you can see each other. And I guess if that is also true of this game, which, yeah, multiplayer, look at it right there. I assume that maybe some of those model assets were used for some of the decorations in, you know, the single player game like that one. Oh fuck, oh jeez, okay. Alright, let me bait this little spooter away from here. I hope I don't have to start using that, you know. Please. Just want this spider corpse to be done. There we go. I'm gonna carry that weapon, alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit dark. I don't particularly regret turning off the flux filter for this. And I want to say I don't know if... what do we have here? The amulet of protection. Oh yeah, we didn't have any armor plus before, but now we do have a little bit, I guess. Plus 20 something. I guess we don't have a... Oh no, we do, never mind. AC is right up there, it's 10. Right now, even though apparently the amulet that we just picked out gives plus 20, so... Oh shit. Those mouses? Rats? Because I thought like a bunch of fucking spiders were gonna pop out at me all of a sudden, but no, not quite. So can we turn this? Yes, we can. Do be sure to try to interact with the environment as much as you can in this game. Oh shit, and I think that might be a new kind of douchebag that's approaching us there. The spooky dark mage that, yeah, surely is gonna try to kill us. Just as his allies from Heretic and Hexen got done, but... Oh. Did he die? No, he did not die. It's just teleporting, just like the fucking pallies from the other games. Were part of the DOSember. I don't think they did that, at least in Heretic, no. The ones in Hexen might have... Oh shit, okay. But he dropped a Tome of Powers, so that might have been worth it. Jeez, okay, it might be a good idea. Also use fucking ammo on the spiders, like in Power Slave. A game that I don't know if I will, but listen to... I don't know. If either version of Power Slave, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, just makes more or less sense. Oh shit. Use ammo on the spider. Thinking of the build version of Power Slave, though, the one that's the lesser one. Which I did play first, so at least I... Well, we found the Tome of Loric, which just did that all by itself, and now we have the Bones of Loric, I believe. Yeah, we possess the Bones of Loric, and I think I remember what we're gonna end up doing with those. We can take a guess. It might be right, but I get the feeling that it's that's quite unlikely. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what we're gonna do with that. Alright, let me just backtrack real quick. So let me see. Okay, so that fucking thing, that secret passageway, I guess, that we found, or teleporter that we found underwater. One of these. Okay, that was like 30. That wasn't even that much more than the small blue mana pickups. Was it? Or was it like 40? I don't remember. I think it was like 30. So it's like only 5 mana more than the small pickups. That's not that great, but oh well. I'm sure we'll manage with whatever we have. We do have, like, you know, our inventory as well. This teleporter. Or we go back out to the, like, great area, I guess. Let me see what happens if I end up going down here and fall in the water. Like, where's that gonna put me? If anywhere. Oh, we can grab another quartz flask, yeah. If we, like, desperately need to, you know, turn to other means of health replenishment and survival, we can just pop a quartz flask or two. And, you know, we're not playing on, like, the super masochistic death mode that apparently some weirdos think should be, like, the default expectation for how you play these games. So we should be able to manage. I think there's another douchebag here from whatever. Yeah, there is. Let's not face him quite yet. Let me just... Okay, so I'll take a peek here. This is just put you right back in the place where it came from. Yes, it does. Alright, so we could go and take on the douchebag, and I guess we will. I'm pretty sure that the other, like, holes and stuff that this room connects to just... Oh, fuck. And I'll bring you to the same place. Where are you now? Ooh, there you are. Fortunately for this guy, I know how to strafe. So I'm gonna yoink your green mana. And one of those, well, I wanted to grab one, whatever. Create the Bone Dose of Loric to complete the spell and create the Potion of Mithril Transmutation, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure we need that. for success here, so we got a little quest. Kind of like, you know, a more... Oh, and discs of repulsion are still a thing for that. We got a more, I guess, vibrant, more personality-ish. How do I phrase this? More colorful, and more vibrant, more, I guess, nicer. I don't know. More words along those lines. Version of the like stuff that did in Hexen 1, where it's like you have solved 1/5 of the puzzle or whatever, and that doesn't really tell you much about that. Barbican is that way. But we did also skip another passageway on our way here, I'm pretty sure. We just go back. And we head towards this place, which I just kind of, you know, the mill. That sounds useful. We can head over to... oh shit. I sure hope I have enough. Enough stuff to make this work. Alright, we're getting better at dodging though, I will say that. You know, as annoying as these dudes can be, I will say that this does also have the heavenly saving grace that both Heretic and Hexen did, which is that to my knowledge, because I'm not as familiar with this game, none of the enemies have like ranged hit scan attacks, which is really, really important. Because, like, you know, how this is, at least to me. I did mention how this is, I'm pretty sure, Quake 1 engine. I'm pretty sure that both Quake 1 and especially Quake 2, and this is like super noticeable in Quake 2, which I played through the base game of that recently. There's lots and lots of hitscan enemies in Quake 2, and I want to say there's not as many of those in Quake 1, but certainly a few, and yeah, it's something that's not the most fun thing to deal with, which, you know, kind of makes sense to have those just because of, in some games, just because of how the setting and the weapons work, but okay, we can't go here yet, I guess. But yeah, I think it's better not to have them, I'll just put it that way. Just makes it feel more, like it makes for a better flow, and that's exactly what I feel when I play in situations where I'm like dealing with large numbers of enemies in both Heretic and Hexen. And now Hexen 2 as well, I guess, is something that I can mention in that same wheelhouse, and hopefully that'll remain the same way. As I do this, okay, combined mana brings you 30 of each type of mana, which is nice. I guess I might as well. I don't have anything that can use the green mana. I guess I don't have my second weapon. Oh. I suppose I'd also like make some extra saves. Ah, shit. Okay. I suppose now we'll be able to. There's a fucking. Yeah. Here's a fucking range weapon, since yeah, it's probably better to expend mana than to expend fucking health. Acquire the torch. I guess we could use the torch to see if we can't. Oh, it's the crossbow that I already have. Hold on. Just give me. Wait, no. Is it the same crossbow that I already have? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know why. It looked like maybe slightly different, but maybe I'm just fooling myself. Anyway, I did manage to get some more blue mana out of that, so I will not complain. See, maybe here the torch. I did just great save. Let's see what the torch does. It doesn't do much, honestly. It certainly doesn't do like the pervasive effect that it did in fucking Hexen 1 and even Heretic. But I'm just gonna attribute that to how different those things are. Okay, I guess I can spend a few of the ranged ammo for this. Yeah, please just, I would like to be able to do away with these nasty spider corpses if I can. Let me check one thing, because I don't remember you can crouch in this. Hold on, can I bind that to left control though? I would rather do that. Let's see, crouch, 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 crouch. See, or ins? No. We're gonna add this Catarl here. This doesn't cause any kind of complications, but it's good to know that we can do that. Which makes like 1 health, so I'm gonna see if I can dodge these things. How are we doing as far as experience, by the way? We have 4, 5, 6 experience. We have the bones of Leotic, which we need to turn into dust, as you might have... Shit. Might have gleaned from that one message. Oh, shit. Now I am getting duped. Right. But then I juked right back. Actually, I just said something that I didn't really notice until now, like... There's a pattern on the underside. Oh, this guy was disappearing all by himself. Yeah. I think there's a pattern on the underside of the spider corpses, I was gonna say, which... kind of looks like the Quake icon, which I think we all know what the reference would be there, given what I've already mentioned. And wouldn't you know it, it looks like we have one of them there. I like that they kept like a lot of the same items from previous games, the Mystic Urn, which I would presume has the same effect as in Heretic Hexen of restoring like all of your health, maybe, or maybe... I don't know if it's percentage based, because I'm pretty sure it's, you know, as you might imagine. Oh, we need the mill key. Well, shit. Guess we need to go find that first. Well, we'll come back here, so... More of my own reference, after you come out of the tunnel, the mill is to the left. I guess this is the mill symbol, you might say. Yeah, but it's just the same thing on the other side, so it doesn't really make sense. Oop. Nope. Let's see what's on the other side anyway. Let's, we got some more nasty things. Spooters and a dude. Gonna try to shoot me with his bow that he has to wind up with his arm like a fool. Not automated like mine. Yeah, it's definitely the Quake symbol and like the abdomen of the spooters, which I didn't notice until like just out of the room. Let's see though. Let's grab some mana maybe. Okay, so it's not. So the small pickup is 25, like I thought. It's 15, and I guess the big one is 30, so that makes more sense. So what do we got here? We can open up that. This doesn't tell you, like, yeah, already look at this. Does this tell you where you are? But no, it doesn't. So you just kind of have to rely on your own. Okay, I still don't know what the objective keys are supposed to be for. They don't seem to do anything, but I can keep on top of that myself anyway. Can we, hurt the, yeah, the property value, or whatever, the scenic value of this place by doing away with some of the benches and stuff like that. I mean, we have these very nice textures. I guess a bit of a prelude to stuff like, what year did Thief 1 come out? I'm pretty sure it was, Thief 1 Vanilla was 98, so the year after this, and then Thief Gold might have been 99. I'm pretty sure Thief 2 was 2000 anyway. So what is this? Can we not read this? Do we need to climb up here? I guess we can't read this. This is a little beyond our capabilities. Oh, well, yeah, we can just destroy that thing. We hate knowledge. Now we're gonna leave it untouched, just in case. Oh, okay, this just opened up for us, unlike some of the other doors that we've come across so far. Oh boy, would have been better just targeting one of those individually. Oh well. Lesson learned. We can't even see the other spider corpse, so I guess we can leave that one to it. Leave that one be. Does this lead back to the big ramp that we already... Yeah, we went to the other side of this ramp indeed. So, all that there is to find over here. Do we need to like go in the other direction? Go to the barbican, I guess, to find the key that I suppose we're looking for right now. That might just be the case. There's also a bell there. I'm pretty sure that we rang the bell by... Yeah. And that's what caused that thing to open up. I think it's nice to ring the bell. I guess that's probably a callback to the very beginning of Vanilla Hexen, where in the winnowing hall, which is like the introductory stage before you go to the first hub proper, you have to ring the bell to open up the exit. But you just ring the bell by just clanging it with your weapon in that game. In that scenario. Not quite the same, but a bit of a self-nod, I'm pretty sure. Nonetheless, I don't think we can go back this way, actually, yeah, because we jumped out from there and we can't really climb back up, so we do have to take the long way around. So let's do that. Well, I gotta tell you though, I don't know if this game is gonna do the same thing as Hexen, where it does periodically respawn the enemies. Or at least respawn some enemies just to make the world feel less lonely. I don't remember if I mentioned this when I was going through like the Vestiges of Grandeur hub when I noticed that was happening, but it did cross my mind how System Shock 1, which is like, you know, considered one of the earliest immersive sim games, also does that. You don't really notice it, but even like the 2023 remake, which I played at the beginning of on stream here, like retains that. The difficulty that I played on, which was not super high, just like pretty normal. But in the remake you actually do see like a unique animation where like bits of floor, kind of like squares in the floor, just raise up to reveal that there's like a little elevator with an enemy in it, and they just let that enemy out into the level and then just go back down, so really very deliberate. Onto the Barbican, I guess. If we go back, that's Black Marsh. I guess Black Marsh is the... I would imagine both the name of the hub altogether. I do remember this thing that I think we're about to witness in just a moment here. Sheep. Launched. Yeah. Oh, and also cheap shot taken. Oops, that I did not mean to reveal also. I think you're getting a peek of a lot of my structure from my fucking computer here. Whenever I load one of those quick saves. Don't do anything hyenas with that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that if this ever gets a remaster, which I'm pretty sure was pretty, it was implied at least, in the ending to Vestiges of Grandeur on Ticket 3. Like, a little concerned with the thing that I mentioned earlier, but I'm pretty sure in the ending to Vestiges of Grandeur, it was pretty implied to a significant degree, I'll put it that way, that we might get a remaster of this game sometime in the future. Even though this is clearly, you know, not a fake 3D game, like Heretic and Hexen were Ogans. But yeah, you can launch yourself as well. Get the Glyph of the Ancients, and make it to the other side of this, which I think if you... yeah, you have to stop yourself, otherwise if you just let yourself be launched all the way without breaking the laws of gravity and fucking... oh shit. And, you know, slowing yourself down in midair. Loss of momentum. Alright, just a moment. Thanks for breaking up the monotony for a moment, but I'd rather do that on my own terms, thank you very much. But yeah. What I'm saying is the sheep is dead, I'm pretty sure. And if you don't slow yourself down and let yourself, you know, be launched all the way here, I don't think you die, but you do take damage. Which does not happen if you step yourself like I did. Oh dear, let's carry on. Oh shit, okay. Wow, that's a very impressive jump for a spooter. Oh shit. Pretty sure there's a spooter behind me, I was gonna say. I hear things. I thought that this part of the texture was like really lit up, so it kind of out of the corner of my eye. Excuse me. How the fuck did I pronounce that just now? Out of the corner of my eye. It seemed like maybe it was could be something else, like a different texture, a different sign sprite that was placed on the wall texture or something, but no, that was not the case. Right, let's thankfully we are being fed a few extra things of blue mana here. We are in need of those at this point, I think. But yeah, carrying right along. I remember we are in the Barbican currently. Ooh, yeah, we can take those. Just a moment. I would rather find out what weapon it is that we can acquire as the assassin that uses green mana. Something else that I'm not really familiar with, whether or not this is the case with this game. I was gonna say, hold on. Can't finish my thought. Okay, again the level. I was gonna say it's been a while since I checked the experience. I guess. Okay, now I know my new health cap. It's 81, and I think my strength might have gone up, or intelligence, or something. Hopefully, went up. Wait a moment. I think I saw like an idle animation. I guess if you just leave the thing be for a moment, because I thought I saw something like that just now. Like something was animating at the corner of the screen. Maybe, maybe not. Oh well. Oh god, I feel like I was gonna say something else, but I already lost my train of thought again. Oh yeah, it's supposed to do with the weapons. It was like, I am not aware if this has the same thing going on as in like Hexen 1 and also like Doom 64, I guess. The other thing that comes to mind immediately, where you can like assemble the bits of the ultimate weapon. And that weapon would use both green and blue mana. Oh boy, those things. I say about those things because I played this, before, and I'm pretty sure you don't wanna... Oh god. You don't wanna deal with these things anything but remotely. Oh, we do have quite a bit of mana anyway. Alright, I think it's dead. Just sitting here, yeah, why not? We'll grab one more. I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be grabbing the combined mana until I have whatever the green weapon is, or the weapon that uses green mana, I mean. But, I think we're gonna have to bite the bullet. Anyways, so let's make a little save there. I think we might be able to break some of that, yeah. Some of this stuff there. Kinda wish you had like a visible oxygen meter or something. That's not quite a thing here. It's a one-way deal, and you can see where that leads. Don't think we want to stick around here. Oh goodness. Okay, this is a way out. Yeah. Oh goodness. I did forget about this. There's actually more. What are these breakable walls? No room to stand up here, or at least partially breakable walls. I think this entire, like, square, quadrangular section of wall is, oh fuck, coming off. I'll tell you what is coming off, my fucking health. Right. Get cornered by a group of spooters. There we go. Oops, flask. Well, I could have done worse, all things considered. We died after all. I don't know why I'm attacking the torch. I don't think it would be a good thing if this thing went out. Destroy the skull? We sure can. I don't know if that's the sound that a skull would make if you broke it, but... Can we be a terror against the furniture like this? Yeah, this table where we have to destroy each separate part of it individually. But hey, at least it's not in the way anymore now. This is one way that we've discovered that we can access from. Oh dear. Oh fuck, okay. From that water thing. Oh gosh. That water passage that we dove into, which we might be going back to just so I can ascertain what else we can find out from that. Okay, so healing vials do... I don't think I noted this before. They do work the same as in Hexen, I guess. Where they... restore 10 health at a time. Oh, okay. Can we use this against the other dude that we were... maybe possibly... Can we? Fuck. Is there like a use key that I don't remember what it is? Hold on. Attack this weapon, blah blah blah. Cross center, use inventory item. Is there like a use environmental item? I mean. Oh, I mean, Q and E are just returning. That's not it. F's not it. Mouse to is unbound. Hit F4 to set. Hit F4 to set. What? What happens if I do that? Let's see. Oh, okay. It just F4 just brings up the menu. Lift object, aim up, aim down, use inventory, toggle for accent. I don't think we need that, but you know what? What the hell not? Try to do that, and just see what if that actually does anything. Set up ground right, run. I don't know. Not really seeing anything that could like it's an actual use key, because as you might have noticed so far, we just kind of approach things and touch them, and that's how we use them. But surely there's a way for us to use this. Is what I'm trying to. We just need to like step on this thing that's next to it. Hold on. Now that I did bind the launch of Lord, okay, that's my inventory, I guess. He does nothing. Yeah, I think the frags buttons are gonna do anything. Yeah, by my control. I'm also vulnerable, which is not great. But there you go. Surely there's a better way that we can do that. Hold on. What the fuck is all that stuff that's showing on the screen right when I load? That's what I'd like to find out. Alright, there we go. That time it was actually a flawless execution. Third timeline. Let's see. I guess we can dive back into the water now, but what I would like to do is can aim down at that thing that's in the water. Oh hell yeah! Okay, I didn't think that would be possible, but I will take that. Can we also launch more of these javelins? I guess spears at the barrels at the trees. We can't destroy the trees, can we? Oh, never mind. We can't destroy the trees. I don't know if we should destroy the trees. It's gonna make it so much harder to, you know, breathe. Maybe we have less oxygen, but we're monsters, I guess. Oh dear. I guess those barrels over there were, in fact, explosives. Let's continue to be monsters to Mother Nature, I guess. Is there a corpse there? There might have been a corpse there, but now there is not anymore. I get the feeling that I am vaguely aware of what that of what Eidolon looks like. Maybe that red dragon is supposed to be like an interpretation of Eidolon, but I will say that I'm pretty sure what I know indicates that the ugly red hand that you see in the ending of Hexen 1, that is supposed to be Eidolon himself. I'm pretty sure. Kind of like I guess at the end of Heretic. You see the Herzarch's ugly ass mug. And I'm pretty sure that was the original plan was that was actually supposed to be Corax himself, and no. Then when they actually made Hexen, they decided that was Herzarch and not Corax. Corax looks different. We've elevated the drawbridge though. And gained another Tome of Power. Oh shit, what? Hold on. I thought I heard like a bowstring tightening just a moment ago, and oh fuck, okay. Didn't see that hole. I was gonna say, I assume that I was in danger. I mean, I'm always in danger in a place like this. What's in this chest, though? I guess we're looking into the... Okay, just another Discord potion. Looking into the fact that we've fallen down here. Okay, let's do that. Has fancier clothes, and he is in fact still alive. What the fuck? Maybe this is the guy I was hearing before. This guy is seriously... Okay, seriously persistent. Maybe if I find another one of these dudes with the fancy gold armor, maybe I'll bring out the Tome of Power. But for now, I'd like some extra health, please. I'm losing some of my AC that I... Okay, and does this symbol means that it's explosive? Yes, it does. Okay, now that I know that. Let's see. Let's not target that barrel in particular. So what about this one? This one that's surrounded by a few of these metal belts. I guess it's supposed to be reinforced or something. Maybe that one needs to be blown up. Being placed next to one of the explosive ones or something. I can try it. I guess we can move them around. Oh, there's more of these. Sure, I'll take the healing vial. I don't really know if I needed it there, but let me see. Let me first of all see if that works. Okay, that didn't do anything to the fancy reinforced barrels, so we're not gonna waste it out. So maybe we can make this jump though, so maybe we do need to use these things for something. Can we open this? No, we cannot. Can we open this? No, we cannot. What is the deal with this anyway? So how do we get out of here, basically, is what I'm wondering to myself right now. Maybe we need to use the... Maybe we're not supposed to destroy the reinforced barrels, but rather we use them as like step stools or stepping stones in this. That might work. Place it just so, yeah, there we go, that works. What else are we gonna be up against? I see another ugly dude here. At least it's one of the ones that we've faced before. We know how to deal with these douchebags. Kind of reminds me of the witch ropes from, oh fuck, from Mitra's Mask, I should say. Game that I've been going back to yet again because I'm going to be starting a community rando of that with Archipelago in the Change VGM community this Saturday. Something that's been coming for a while. Wink, nudge, nudge, but God, okay, now we're definitely destroying the books. This Minecraft book blocks, even though this came out like at least a decade before Minecraft ever did, in any form. So we destroy this whole thing, yeah, there we go. Destroy the fucking board with all the books on top of it besides. So we can step on this. And is that the bracers that I see? Yeah, the bracers. Not like the dragon skin bracers or whatever they were called in the in Hexen 1 where they had the purple glow. Now they're just the bracers. And we're still the dragon skin bracers. Hey, we can open this. And okay, there is indeed a corpse there. Is there another one of those squids? Killer squids down there in the water? I don't think so. So we might go down there actually, but I'm trying to like remember to myself what the whole layout of this place is. Oh, okay, how the fuck? Oh, Jesus fucking, hold on. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I wanted to check to see if we can destroy this tapestry, whatever it is that we just came through to get here. Couple of these. Oh goodness. So yeah, I guess just keep it in mind that if you jump through the... Hopefully we can still do it. Can we? The castle key. If we go to the main castle doors and try to get behind the tapestry that's to the right of the door. So we end up here again. That's how we can get back over here, the one with the unicorn, I guess. The lion and the unicorn, and I can't remember what else it was that Alfred said in that one episode of Batman animated series. Where he was like trying to be interrogated. Well, he wasn't trying to be interrogated, but he was being interrogated by like some weird KGB agent type character. And just trying to make it sound like it was gibberish. Because they were asking for him for some password, and he was trying to make it sound like it was gibberish, but what he was saying actually was the password. You know what? I don't think I want to destroy the meat. I think I can let the meat live, or at least the representation of meat. What's in these jars though? There might be something good. Oh, there's some more mana. Wait, 105. Is that like the actual cap for the blue mana? Let me see if I can. I think I saw some extra blue mana pick up somewhere around here, didn't I? Maybe they were in these barrels. It's 105 or 106. Actual blue mana cap, I don't know. I guess we're not gonna find out. Oh, and some extra health. That too. Yeah, there's that thing up there that's shooting at me very rudely, but how do I deal with that? Can I like shoot it and destroy it, or there's someone operating it? I would think. I would imagine, but it's taking a lot of firepower and it's not being destroyed. Okay, there. But yeah, there's like an easier way of doing that. I would like to do that. Maybe if I jump down the fountain here, maybe that'll lead me back to the water network that I was at before. Let's see. I think for now I'm gonna avoid destroying that thing with my crossbow, because I don't know, it feels like it's not a very efficient way of going about it. See if I can't wait that thing to firing so it doesn't fire again immediately, and then, oh gosh. Get the fuck down here and see if I can get someplace else before I run out of air and start taking damage, which will presumably happen. Okay. We've been here, we've been there, we now know all the places where that side of the thing leads. On the drawbridge, we've definitely been to the other side. Oh fuck, what the shit? Okay, who is... Okay, there's a fucking dude in the shadows there, what the fuck? That's rude. How dare you try to be a stealth archer? What the fuck game do you think this is? What's this? 3 discs of repulsion. Well, that's not gonna be very helpful to me, I don't think. I don't think I've ever used a disc of repulsion for a non-meme reason in these games. But whatever. Okay, let's go the other way actually before we head back in there. Can we even head this way, or is this just like... I guess not. Maybe we can access that through different means though. Let's see. We head back into here through the drawbridge. We're still looking for the fucking mill key. You know, keep that in mind. That's technically something that we're searching for. We're searching for the mill key and the vessel key, I suppose you can say. Both of these things would be good because it would let us head further into this maze of a place. Maybe this is how we get to the... yeah. The other side of that. Is there someone running that? No, it's just a fucking... automaton. What the fuck? It also means that I can just, you know... I can just break it without firing off... oh fuck, a single... whatever, I'll take that I guess. I'll eat that damage. That is acceptable. This looks like it could be a thing that opens up, but I guess not. I sure hope I wasn't like... you know what, but let me go back one more time. I can see something. Am I supposed to bait this thing into firing like a thing over here, and then I can... so this opens up, maybe? Just to... I don't know, it feels like... something like that could be the case, but... nothing's really happening. Oh, you can just jump over those things, I just realized. Okay, what the... okay, hold on. As long as we're reloading. What the fuck happened there is something I have to wonder. It's like... getting like stuck by moving against the wall somehow. Oh. Okay. Okay, never mind. This thing is destroyed and I'll let it stay destroyed this time. Let me see what else we have here. We've already been into this place, I'm for sure. Oh, okay, we have not destroyed the spider though. That was in here. You know, you're the real deal as an evil interdimensional overlord when you can even get the spiders to be your evil minions. Okay, it feels like we already had access to all these rooms, and yet there's like a bunch of undestroyed barrels and stuff. So I guess the mana cap that I have right now is 106, and I'm kind of wondering right now actually if the mana cap is also tied to your level, because I'm actually not even sure if like any of my stats as the assassin went up when I leveled up. But I did notice that my HP, max HP got higher. Maybe it's the same deal with the mana cap. Hold on, we are in control, but we're not gonna use this right now. We already cleared out this whole place. Then I jumped out into the water instead, because I get the feeling that this might be the key to getting to the other side of that What are we? And by the by, let's... Is there nothing to pick up back here? I thought that maybe, just maybe, we... Oh, well, there's a secret over there, apparently. How we get over there, but... sure hope that, you know... it wasn't a terrible idea to destroy all the trees that were over here. Like, actually. I was just taking a look around. I guess there wasn't anything here. Hey, Baldorf, what's going on? Puddles frustrate many people in this game, but it isn't even the hardest hub. Well, I mean, I did finish like all the Hexen hubs in Hexen 1 before I started streaming this game. Don't know, I've never gotten very far in this game, as I may have mentioned before, but I want to say that I've at least gotten to the end of the first hub at least once in the past, but I am hoping that I am at least able to... Well, that I am able to get through the game in this particular run. That is its purpose. And I'm interested to see if I can find out how I can, or whether I can find the little cache of items that I sighted from up there. I can find out how I got back over there. Hold on. How did I get back up there? Got through 60% of the game before I cracked open a walkthrough. I want to say that there was like maybe one place in, from what I remember, in at least vanilla Hexen, where I... Okay, this is where I was. There... I just was completely lost and I had no idea what I was supposed to find, and at that point I did, what I did was just turn no clip on and figure out like where the path was, or a path was that I hadn't followed yet, so I could figure out like how I was supposed to access that in the second hub, I believe it was. But I think that's the only time I ever did that in Hexen 1 vanilla anyway. I don't recall doing that in like any of the expansions either, like in the new one that came out with the remaster, which is Vestiges of Grandeur. The only thing that I used the guide for was finding the pieces of the secrets. But even then I found like half of those on my own. So I'd like to imagine that I'm okay. But we'll see, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's where the items were, but I don't know if I can get to them from here or what the deal is, but maybe it's to do with that. But, I mean, I destroyed all the barrels over here. Maybe I can use a chair. Maybe I shouldn't be destroying like all the objects for this very reason. They can be used for property. Oh gosh, if I can get on them. Can I get on it? Can I not get on it? Okay. Well, I'm up here, but... Okay, it seems like this is doing anything either. I get the feeling that there's items that I'm searching for now, I guess. It's not really vital anyway. I guess I can leave that off for now, but... How about this? Does this break? No, it doesn't. I get the feeling that if I fall down here, this is going to be like, you know, the waterway that I've already been to, which... Can I even fall down here? I'm making an attempt right now, but perhaps I cannot. The other thing that I wanted to look into was the other window that I passed up earlier, that I thought might be significant, which I'm pretty sure you access by coming here. I think we've been over there. So this might be the other part of the waterway that I haven't been able to access yet. So there's some mutilated dude. Yeah, I want to say that I kept mentioning how this is apparently a Quake engine, but the graphics on this would make me think more of Chasm the Rift, which was the Quake 1 ripoff that came out around the same time. And it doesn't look like there's anything back here either, except for that dude and a couple of vials. And if I go this way, there's one of those spooky squids I don't want to mess with right now. There's a large mithril wall, okay. There's the ring of water breathing. Oh boy, is that like a... just something that I just have now, or is that something that I'm supposed to pop? Well, I guess I just have it in my inventory. It doesn't look like it's one of the usable things that I have. But maybe it just used automatically. So there's a mithril wall, so we know where we're supposed to use the mithril transmutation, I guess, whenever we actually get around to putting that together. Did I go this way? I sure did go this way, yes, okay. Oh goodness. I want to say that we'll explore the castle pretty thoroughly at this point, so I'm not too sure if there's anything else that we can find here properly yet. Did we find anything inside these barrels? Because if we did not find anything inside these barrels, I might as well just let them continue to exist. In case I want to use them for property later. We have learned that we need the castle key. Well, let me try something. This might be a bit of a stretch, but, you know, since we found out if I can even get up here, can I jump across from here? No, we cannot. Oh, I'm trying to jump over there. Okay, I can get up here. Okay, I was gonna say, since we know that the tapestry that's opposite this one is covering up whole, maybe the same goes for that one, but I guess that's not the case. So with all that in mind, I think maybe it's time to take a step back. Step back, I mean take a step back to a place where I can actually leave. It's a bit hard to keep my bearings here. Okay, there's two pathways here. This is the one that leads out. Oh yeah, there's another fucking squid. Maybe we should deal with that before we leave. So I don't have to be nastily surprised by it later. There's the squid, there's the squid. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I think it did the squid thing where it just shoots ink at you. Oh, okay, now the fucking ring of water breathing is in effect. Okay, so I guess it activates automatically, but not all the time, only when you need it. When you run out of air. Let me head back down here. Okay, it's the wall that I guess we need to obliterate at some point. Here is a place that we didn't really find anything in, and there's another place just like this, but on the other side. Now let's not continue to look here, and instead look in another place that we may have been. Wait, what? Oh, right, we did use up some. That might have been inefficient, but whatever. Sure, we'll be fine. Yeah, maybe we're missing something behind. Something in a place that we've already been to. But I didn't explore as thoroughly as I could have. We head back to Blackmarsh, and maybe there's this place. We're trying to grind up the oryx bones which we have into dust, but in order to do that we need to access the mill, which we need a key for, and you know. There's the key down here that I missed, right? This brings you back here. Right up there. Well, this is the Oryx tomb where we found the bones in the first place. Let's see. We push the button there. I'm pretty sure this just leads back to the beginning of this hub. As we saw. This leads back someplace else, namely here. Alright. We know that the barbican is that way. Pretty sure that's where we just came in from, right? Is it? Where did we come from? No, it is not. Never mind. Actually, wait a moment. What's this place labeled as? Is this the barbican? Oh, this is the mill. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this is where we should be looking for the mill key. We surely don't have any keys yet. Start looking for, like... Wait. Yeah, we can destroy that. Beautiful carving. Now gone. Let me see. I'm pretty sure the mill itself is right here. But we came here only to find out that we did not have the key. And when we came up here, we did find a handy-dandy mystic urn, but we had not needed to use it, just like we haven't really needed to use any of the quartz lights as usual. So those have been piling up. We also should keep those ready, just in case. So can we destroy a tree if we just keep slashing at it with our basic weapon? Because we certainly were able to destroy it with the, like, ballista that we took control of in the castle area. At least the barbican area. I don't know. This is a very sturdy tree. Okay. Takes quite a long while, but we can tell a tree what to think, even if we are not gonna get wood from it, I guess. Right, remind me what's over here. We found some pickups over there, but they all seem like kind of optional. There's some more combined mana. Here's a very dark corner where presumably we don't need to be messing around with the torches, but I will for a moment anyway, just to see what it looks like. Okay. Does not look totally impressive, so we don't use up that torch there. And this is kind of a dead end. Alright. Can we get rid of these plants? Yeah, there's kind of in the way. Use our shank as a machete to accomplish that. We could also be killing the sheep, but I guess the sheep are not gonna have the keys that I need. Perhaps you ought to be protecting the sheep as the last... Oh, those are supposed to be like bits of stained glass. Right. Perhaps the sheep are the last bastion of innocence in this hellish world that is, you know, just like the worlds of Heretic and Hexen, beset by evil force that we need to do our best to work against. Right, fine, I'll destroy the book. Not that that seems to do any kind of a difference. And it's just deposit you like at the top of that drop, for sure, so. Alright, doesn't seem like the mill leads anywhere else. I guess we could go even farther back into like the beginning area here. Can't imagine that we would find anything new here though. We can just make our way back into the teleport that we found here. Or the tunnels, I guess, that will just deposit you back up there. But the tunnels are the same place where we were before. I don't know, maybe I do need to something in the castle area. Just like, what else am I gonna do? These bars are not breakable, even though we did find some breakable bars down in the waterway. What about... Yeah, we come here. There's a teleport down there in the water that leads you down to the castle area, but... There's a spooky... like, wizard spot, I guess, for... the potion of mithril transmutation, which I guess we need to bring back to that same area. This goes to the Barbican, this goes back to the place that we can teleport into the tunnel that we're looking at. Okay, so... Right, we've gone over that again. I think at this point I would be content to find the mill key. Presumably that's gonna be the key to also finding out... Oh, fuck. Okay. The 12 flag has been defeated. I don't think we need to be launched again, at least. Unless we want to have a little daredevil moment. But yeah, I guess I will just keep looking around here. I want to say that I do have memories of what some of the, I suppose I must assume, maps that are beyond this point look like. There's like a little village with shops and stuff. In order to get to it, I guess we first need to... Maybe that cache of items that I, like, glimpsed in that one place. I think if we go in this direction, we can glimpse it again. Would it be this way? No. Hold on. I don't necessarily use up the... Oh, fuck. The charge and the ring of... like, underwater breath. Whatever it is. Maybe we do need to get up there, basically. So I'm thinking about how would we do that. We need to, like, go back up where the ballista is and fuck around with that more, or, like, maybe turn the ballista around and aim it at something that's inside that same room, something... kind of lateral thinking like that. I think I see something that kind of resembles a key floating around back there, so yeah. I got to assume that is, in fact, something that I need to grab. I'm not gonna get to it this way, but... I guess right now my best bet would be to find my way back over to the ballista and maybe fuck around with that some more. So let's do that. Is there something on top of this tree? Did I glimpse something, or... No, maybe not. Might be imagining things, but yeah. I think at this point it's safe to say that the enemies do not respawn in this game, at least in this hub. In these parts of this hub that we've been to, as they surely would have been doing by now in Hexen 1. So there's that. Oh, that was me moving the chair, like that sound. Right, so where are we going? We might be heading here. I think around here is where, like, a spooky wall. That's rubbish. Wait, give me like what do you call it? Erected drawbridge, I guess. Let me see. Did not realize this could be broken, so maybe this could be something different, or... No, never mind. Okay, just let's see what the drawbridge is like right below, so there's not much of a point in breaking all of that, actually. But at least it doesn't hurt you if you fall down there. Ooh, wait, what? Oh, okay, we can move the pot. What if we, can we break the pot? We can break the pot, but it doesn't seem to do much, I think. Can we break the, yeah, the wooden arm thing that's on top of the pot, right? We're just making this place less habitable. Maybe something good will come of it. Okay, we'd like to imagine that it's not necessary to use these exploding barrels for something, because there's only, you know, so many of them. So it would be kind of Kinda nasty if you did have to use them for something, but you only have a limited amount of chances to do so, and if you don't get that in time, then you're just kinda screwed. Okay. So far, I've not been very successful in my charge of trying to get back to where I was with the ballista, but perhaps I only need to try a little bit harder. Where was that? Sure, it was behind the wall that... Okay, this one here. I'm sure this is it, yeah. Probably needed to, like... It only retracted when... Okay, so we can do this. At least a little bit. It doesn't seem like that does anything, though. What? I don't know why it does, like, water splashing sounds if I fire it up there. Kinda curious, to be honest with you. Can do that, but I guess we don't want to do that. Maybe I should just keep shooting the... Okay, never mind. Destroy the old tower. Alright, we did it. I guess we do just need to... We're really in control now that we destroy the old tower. I guess I did see the, you know, some signs of damage on the tower itself. We can also teleport the bolt somewhere else. Really. But yeah, I guess my general impression going into this game from, you know, Herding and Hexen, and especially Hexen 1, was that... Okay, we're here, and we found the mill key. So it was, in fact, you know, I realized too, you know, I don't realize that every time I say that. It sounds like I'm saying milky as in dipped in milk, but... Yeah, though my impression coming into this game from Hexen 1 was, for some reason, that the... was not gonna be quite so, the buttons are gonna be different. I don't know, I guess I didn't realize, like, in what sense they might end up being different. I'm not terribly surprised that I didn't remember very clearly that you need to just keep on firing until you destroy that tower. Whatever previous runs I may have done of this first hub. But I guess, in a way, now that I've come to that realization after kind of fudging around with it for a while, that's hopefully a pretty good precedent to set for helping me get through some of the puzzles that are to come. And yeah, I guess those two, you know, grabbing that make some other dudes spawn that weren't there before, but it's not quite the same as just, you know, the random spawns that happen after you've cleared out most of the enemies and are just kind of wandering around for a while. In Hexen 1. As long as it sounds like that, I think I can deal. Not like that, or like in Turok. Which is, yeah, it's like, I think in Turok 1 at least, which is the one that I've played and beaten. Where they do the same thing, they just have like respawning enemies even though they don't have respawning ammo. But let's pop the bones in there. Oh shit. It's really noticeable in Turok 1 because in Turok 1 you not only get like the super basic enemies like in Hexen 1, the respawning enemies are like fucking items, which are the most basic fucking things that you can find in that game. But in Turok 1 you get like, in the later levels, like the Lost Land, when you go to that level you get like respawning Stegosauruses and stuff, which are like, take huge amounts of firepower to bring down, but they can respawn, so kind of bullshit. So anyway, we have the Bone Dust of Lorik now, which means we should be able to complete that spooky spell to get rid of some mithril, presumably transmute it into something that's less good. Looks like a reverse Philosopher's Stone. Something that's less impressive, less durable, and probably less valuable as well. Kind of like if you ordered 100 grams of uranium-238, and The delivery guy took 4.5 billion years to show up. That's what we're about to do here. We're at the potion of mithril transmutation, which is now sitting comfortably in our inventory and how to make use of it, methinks. Okay, maybe I should be a little bit more judicious with my my ammo collection. Actually, that is one thing that I think I'll have to be mindful of as well, because it does seem like it's not quite as plentiful as it is in Hexen 1, but we do get use out of it. Now it seems like a good time to actually grab that bit of combined mana. So, okay, it's not this way, it's the other way. Down here, stop by the mithril wall and just make it disappear. No, just make it transform into wood. Hold on. Which means that we can't just make it disappear. We have to actually show the old wall what's what. There we go. And in here, presumably the castle key. Yeah, that is indeed the castle key. Right, we did it. Casual time, methinks. Should be able to just waltz in there, considering all the escapades that we've already gone in here. Or gone on. Oh shit, okay. About to get a couple of additional pushbacks to deal with first. Hold on. And if only these guys drop mana, that would be nice, but I guess we can't, we're not going to transmute that particular transmute. I need to not think my mind that much into this game, what this game is doing, but no. How would you say that, like transpose? Translate? I'm not going to carry over that aspect of Quake into this game that much, I guess. But finally we're in the castle. I guess now might be a good time to do a quick extra save. How would I do this? Save? Yeah, we're gonna start. Look, how many of these do we have? We can probably write over these two that I made in the past. But how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on top of these two. So let's see. I don't know how many hubs there are, but I guess I can devote one to each hub. I'm gonna start, let's say, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna make, like, I guess, more dedicated hard saves for each hub in each one of those slots. And figure out how we can make it work. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason I thought that we would have to go to like the little Berg village area before we ever came here. Yeah, it occurs to me that I think Leoric isn't that the same name as the Skeleton King from Diablo 1, or just Diablo in general. I wonder if that was, that could have been an optional or intentional reference, I mean, because I think this is around the same time that Diablo 1 came out. Unless I've got my timeline mixed up, which I very well might. Let's see. I mean, I played Diablo 1 for the first time in fucking 2021, so... Oh shit. Okay, I do remember this golem fellas. I don't remember if we can, like... Oh wait, okay. I do the dashing thing. Now I'm just letting this guy bit the shit out of me because I'm just, I fully intend to, yeah, reload my save. And see how I can deal with him with ammo. I was gonna say he does the same dashing thing as the fucking, the Molotovs and also the, I think ogre enemies. Okay, one of the new enemy types that were put into Hexen with the, was it into Hexen or was it into Heretic? I might be thinking of Heretic actually. One of the enemy types in Heretic, yeah. I think that was it. With the new Faith Renewed episode that they did for the remaster. That's... They just fucking dash at you and then try to fuck you up. And they're right up in your face. I do not remember that there were also, you know, enemies in this game that did like that same attack pattern though. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I don't have to... you know, chop up every enemy that I bring down, but it just feels right. It feels worth doing. Just by the way, palace entrance. And oh shit, what? Where the fuck did you come from? Okay, so we have like another one of the little gargoyle enemies, like Heretic and Hexen. I did not remember these things existing at all, well, I will say. Okay, let's do that again, but with less cheap damage taken. Where the fuck did that thing even come from, though? Just looking at the... okay, there it is. Right, please come down here. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I can just, like, face forward and headbutt into you. What? Oh, jeez. It's apparently quite good at dodging, which is very unfortunate for me, because... I have limited ammo. That I can have, but oh well. Surely we can deal with that. Meat, by the way. Could be just pig meat, can be other types of meat, but at any rate, you should probably feel ripped off if that does not in fact include pig meat, pork. Alright, yeah, I'm not really gonna be getting that, whatever the green mana weapon is anytime soon. The shop. The shop. The only one that can bear that name. So I guess I shouldn't be shy about, you know, grabbing the combined mana. Because you do get quite a bit of charge out of that, oh boy. So, like, I should probably read the manual, like, I feel like I owe it to myself to go back and, like, read the manuals for Heretic and Hexen. Like, I think I did read the manual for Heretic and Hexen on stream even at some point. Whatever the manual is for this game. Oh shit, what? Okay. Whatever the manual is for this game, though, I don't believe I did the same thing with, and I'm sure I wanted to do the same for the manuals for, like, Diablo 1 and 2, speaking of that, because they also have, like, some pretty cool lore stuff in there, but it's another one that I neglected, so I guess I'll put that in the to-do list. I'm pretty sure at this point, excuse me, we're taking a quick intermission so I can write this down. It's only going to take a moment. Alright, to do stuff for Hexen II. Read the manual. And, I don't know. We're already committed to the assassin run. I don't think we're going to change that, but nonetheless, I would like to look at particulars for, like, what each class can uniquely do and such. Also read the Diablo 1 and 2 manual, and maybe, I don't know, do a little commentary on it on stream or something. I think it's about to get a little...
This is almost the work of a maniac.
Yeah, let the song go until I do that. Alright, anyway, back to it. A little homework assignment, I guess, for myself. Draven's Nest. We got any software in here? Did you notice? Oh shit, too. Like a couple of doors that we can take to go to other areas, presumably. Let's see. But we'll be checking those in due time. For now, we will... I guess I'll just see if I can... oh, these fucking blocks. The Rebel Necessary completely destructible environment right here. You really can destroy every part of this. That's like... actually pretty sick. And, you know, it occurs to me too that there's another game by Raven Software that was from around this time, I think, called Soldier of Fortune, which I think actually spawned a couple of sequels as well. Oh, there's something here. So this is worth doing. Which I think one of the main draws of Soldier of Fortune back in the day. I haven't played it, I haven't seen it played, but I read about it. And apparently it was known because it had these shockingly violent scenes where you can, like, kind of dismember and destroy enemies because they have, like, a destructible limb system that's... oh fuck. That's kind of comparable to what we're seeing here, I guess, but for human bodies. Okay, so stay still, please. I would like to destroy you. I want to see like how many volleys of my crossbow. Okay, 3 volleys of my crossbow. Kill one of those things. I have a hide in shadows ability. Oh shit, that might be good. But how would I use that? I wonder. Legitimately don't know. I want to find out. That's another reason for me to read the manual, I guess. I guess maybe I can look at the stuff too. Yeah, here. Crouch, look up. Do I crouch to hide in the shadows? Because I also didn't see, like, you know. Yeah, why not? Didn't see any keys here that looked like it was, goodness. Like it was, okay, it was for using an ability like that. I was gonna say info or frags, right? Still don't have like the fucking. Okay, the inventory or the I key did something at one point, but it no longer does. So, well, okay, I guess we just stay still. I wasn't. I ended up listing this by complete accident. If you stay still, we can just become transparent. Does that happen like faster if we crouch? Maybe, possibly. Not something like that might be the thing. What about if we look around? Does that affect my ability to hide in the shadows? I mean, hopefully we can still hide in the shadows if we are crouching. It would be kind of ridiculous if that somehow prevented that from happening. Alright, I'm gonna stand up. Okay, wait a few moments. I guess I can. Wait. And find out and test this out more. Hopefully, you know. Hopefully I didn't just actually, wait a moment. O, I, P. One of those buttons that I was pressing before might have not triggered that. You know what? We'll just not worry about that right now. Okay, so we're up here now. We're up on like the ramparts, I guess, of the rooftop slash ramparts of the plaza that, oh fuck, that we came into. When we came into this place, and there's one of these golems that we can catch unawares, so gosh. Fuck. Okay. But please don't do that. Please let me just kill you. That'll okay. Oh, let me do that again, but this time without wasting so much ammo, because I feel like that might actually be bad. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I also want to find out like how many volleys it takes to kill one of these things. 5, 6, 7. 7 volleys, okay. 7 times 3 equals 21. Of those rounds, I guess. So also 21 mana, I guess. I think is how. Because it does take 21 or 3 mana, blue mana, I think. Fire the crossbow once, right? It does indeed, yeah. So if we have 21 blue mana and of the crossbow, we can take out one of those things. And I think it also takes 3 volleys to take down, oh god, one of these little gargoyle dudes. Oh god. Oh Jesus, fuck. They really do just fucking dive bomb you and headbutt you, I guess. I legitimately don't know how I have no memory of these. Oh god, these fuckers. When I definitely have played like this part of the hub at least once or twice in the past. There, Jesus. Okay. Oh boy, and more of these dudes as well. Where is the gargoyle? Oh yeah, and should probably test out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my mana cap is going up as well as I level up, because the green mana cap used to be 106 and now it's 117, so that's pretty neat. That definitely wasn't a thing in any of the predecessors to this game. Stables, yeah, I better remember. Better try to start getting my bearing here. I guess this is the tailor's shop. But I guess I didn't have to break the window, but it was right there, come on. Oh, okay, spooter. That's not, I think that's making those fucking flapping sounds. Oh, there's something coming around. Right, it's my new cap 91. It is new 91, yes, okay. Oh, and we got some more troubles here. Glyph of the Ancients. Oh, we're already at the cap for fucking quartz flasks, really. So it's only 15 in this game. Well, better not be shy about using the quartz flasks. If it comes down to that. Oh, I have to destroy this fucking piece of furniture. Or exploit the fact that it's apparently affixed to the wall to turn it into a very modern looking bookshelf instead. Or shelf. I guess it's not being used to hold books at this moment. Alright, takes care of that. Where's Scooter? Okay. Jesus. Okay. Should have only used up half of the ammo to take out the spiders, but you know. That would be how it goes sometimes. I was lying on the bed, I just realized. And I guess I'm now noticing that in order to destroy the spider corpses, you need to aim like above where the actual corpse is. That's where the hitbox is. Go figure. Taylor's closet is locked. Alright, so add something to the checklist. I might actually have to keep a checklist of stuff so that I don't get completely lost on what I'm supposed to be doing with this game in the future, but you know. I would like to imagine that I can at least get past the first hub without having to do that, but I suppose we'll find out. Right, so that's Taylor's shop. There's a closet in there which is locked. The stables here are outside the tailor's place. The passageway that leads there. The meat butcher shop, I guess. Is this way? Are there any other shops that I've forgotten? Well, between the butcher shop and the Raven's Nest is the inner courtyard. I think we found... yeah, we did. We're exploring this place. The Raven's Nest, I guess. The pub, presumably. Oh, we can move this little swan bench. Go figure. Alright, we got any tenants in here? Put them on board. Oh, well, maybe it's supposed to be an inn, not just a pub. Oh shit, okay. Set the boots of speed. We do use those, right? We don't just have them. Yeah, we do have to pop those to use them. Let's see. That was the sound of the other door that's out in the hallway opening, even though I didn't really touch it. Just saw yourself, okay. It's now just a frame. Oh shit, okay. There is in fact a tenant here, so... I'm pretty sure when I was looking into this place, I was like... So, and that's what got me talking about the fucking manual in the first place, but I just completely forgot in the moment. It's that, I guess maybe the lore of this game is that, a spooky takeover of Eidolon caused, like, all the ordinary people in this idyllic kingdom to be transformed into this spooky knights and other monsters, maybe. And now they're all just all over the place for that reason. Or maybe the spooky knights came from somewhere else and killed all the ordinary people and are now kind of loafing around and taking their place, but no room to stand up here also. Well, it doesn't look like the fire here hurts you, unlike some of the fire that definitely is comparable to this one in Hexen 1, so I'd say that's an improvement. Alright, let's consider this explored, I guess. It just looks sort of the same place we already went to, so there's something else to keep in mind, I guess, is that there's a few quartz flasks lying around this area if we should need them, but I'm sure that we'll find more as well. And that's a dead end, so maybe we should go to the inner courtyard, because I get the feeling that in order to, like, make progress, you might say. Actually, wait a moment. To make progress, you might need to go past those big doors that were, like, labeled as the palace doors or whatever. Okay, yeah, there's this probably... That could be the butcher who got turned into a spooky evil knight or whatever. But, or it could be a spooky evil knight who came in and killed the butcher and is now just hanging around his place. You know, either or. Oh, okay. We can let these sheep be free. They're no longer going to be turned into mutton. I don't know if I've ever had lamb, actually. Off the top, I can't remember very clearly if that's ever happened. There's a few animals that Can't really remember if I've ever had. I mean, I've had a lot of tacos during my lifetime. I do live in the place where tacos originated, so it is definitely possible that somewhere along the line I had lamb as part of that. Fish. We got fish, chicken, beef, mystery sausages, ribs. Well, this could be beef, or it could be ham, or it could be something else, I don't know. Sausages could be anything, though. That is the nature of those things. Oh shit, fuck, okay. These things are kind of stealthy, though, sometimes, with just popping up out of nowhere. Okay, so, let's see. Okay, we no longer have the amulet. Picked up before, amulet protection. We now have a new one. We have 21 AC, so I'd say that's pretty good. Chop up this bookshelf, which, well, it was momentarily a bookshelf. Skylight. See, this is nice, isn't it? This looks like it could be a real place. I think this is around the time games were really starting to really move into this kind of level design that really appeals to me personally. I love it when they use that in stuff like Thief, which came out, okay, I'm sure I already mentioned, a year after this game did. And other immersive sim adjacent type games, and you know, also other shooters of this era, like I guess a few years later, I want to say, at least, like I want to say it was post 2000, but like I've surely brought up in the past, Painkiller. The original Painkiller is like one of the best examples of a shooter game that uses that kind of level design where it's immersive. Believable. It definitely elevates the game. And I'm pretty sure, like even in the original Hexen, I do remember getting that kind of impression from Fourth Hub, which was the Castle of Grief. It definitely sticks out in my memory for that very reason. Alright, so that's all that was down here. Now we can chop up the animal carcasses, because I get the feeling that no one's gonna be able to do anything with these before they rot anyway, so... There's that. The sheep are now in here, which, you know, understandable. Probably smells nicer in here, and also it's warmer in that pen. I kinda wish I could close doors after opening them as well. But I guess it doesn't matter. Right, so... Yep, forget that we got like an actual crossroads here. Oh yeah, the shop, that's another place that we haven't explored yet. I do need to make a mental note that I wanted to go back into the inn, I think. The Raven's Nest, I think, is where the secret teleport thing was, behind one of the things that we broke. And that leads up to the ramparts / rooftops, and I wanted to at least go back there so that I could at least see if we can destroy that like automated ballista that... Okay, the rats, that's how they disappear, I guess. See if I could get rid of that automated ballista that's up there, that's shooting at me when I'm below, and when I'm around. Oh shit, okay, what do we have here? 3 glyphs of the ancients, and another quartz flask, and what about this? This looks like it's gonna be destructible. Do we want to destroy this? No, okay, I guess not. See, and I don't know, there's something very cozy about these kinds of pixelated graphics. Very old school looking, even in a game like this that's in a full 3D engine. And that torch I was just talking about, I didn't even mention this until just now, but talking about Thief, like Thief 1 and 2 are some of my games that one of my favorite games ever, I would say. Oh, I became invisible again. Yeah, some of my favorite games ever that definitely remember fondly from when I played them like back in high school. And this the aesthetic, just looking at this torch, definitely reminds me of what this thing is for some bits of Thief that have to do with that. Guess we are enemies of any volumes that do not benefit us in this game, though. Like we'll carry around. Oh fuck! bombs of power. Any other book must be destroyed. This kind of repulsion. See, this might actually be worth destroying, because we can't pick up one of those swords. Of course we can't. But if we leave them lying around, then maybe our enemies could arm themselves with this. So let's not do that. Okay, this looks like a tapestry, but I guess we can't destroy it. Ooh, can we destroy this? Yeah, okay, whatever this is. Chain, like a roll of chain and a roll of rope. A spool of rope and a spool of chain, I guess you could say. No one's gonna be using that now. Oh, I got some more styles. Is that guy gonna come after me, or is there another spider? No. Maybe there is, but it's just completely locked in place. I guess there's another spider, but it wouldn't leave the bed. And yeah, if you've played the Thief games, you should also know that, you know, the giant spiders, or at least unusually large spiders, are definitely also something that pertains to those games. And yeah, I don't know. Honestly, after playing more of this game, I want to say, and reflecting on it more, I want to say that it wouldn't be too surprising if I ever came across some kind of record that suggested that. Oh wait, okay, that's the sound of me moving the chair around. There's like something opening, some door opening, passageway opening by me coming here. But maybe not, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of remark, verifiable remark by like the Looking Glass people that they got some kind of inspiration from this game specifically, Hexen II. As far as the aesthetic, and perhaps a few other things as well. Maybe they just, I get the feeling that they must have at least seen it, played it. Let's close up here, craft the miner as well, top off. Let's see, because I'm pretty sure there was at least, must have been at least some overlap between the people at Looking Glass and the people at id Software, for example. Because of how, like, I'm pretty sure that the reason that some of the earliest fucking first-person shooters that id Software started making was because, well, they were inspired by very many things, but one of the things that they definitely saw before they started coming up with those was Ultima Underworld, which was one of the earliest games like that. I think it's time to go someplace. The shop, the place that we just cleaned out, but we wanted to go to, I don't think the meat shop. I think we wanted to go to the Raven's Nest, which is somewhere around here. Yeah, here. That's where the secret teleport is. That brings us up to the goodness, to the ramparts here. And this is where the automated fucking ballista is that I wanted to see if I can get rid of. How simple will that be? We have some extra ammo up here too. Well, I can just dodge and then just, you know, close in. Like I did with the one in the Barbican. Let's see. There. Okay. Oh, and there's a fucking douche over here as well. I didn't even see that guy. I'm gonna lie, I kinda wish you could, you know, take control of that ballista yourself, but... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that thing's destroyed already. That guy should be dead, I thought, but it's not, I guess. Just do the honors there, and yeah, I would assume that in order to make progress we have to open that door over there, but I don't know how we would do that. It's closed now, right? Let me just hop down there and confirm. It's, yeah, magical barrier blocks your way, so probably some kind of other puzzle is gonna have to be solved in order to... Maybe this guy will, like, come to life and chop that barrier in half, I don't know. But at any rate, let's go to some of the other places, I guess. Let's try the inner courtyard first. Bearing in mind, I do also have to check out the stables. King's Court, I guess, is where we just came from. I just quick saved twice for some reason. Oh shit. Look out for all these projectiles. Okay, these guys are so much easier to dodge now than they were like at the very beginning for some reason. I don't know what kind of trouble I was having at that point. Oh, okay, that guy just got guillotined, just got fucking bastilled, even though he, just got fucking Louis XVI, even though he was already fucking dead, I'm pretty sure. So did I do that? Because I'm pretty sure that, another switch right next to that thing. Also, maybe it was me getting closer to that. Oh well. Presumably he was already dead, I would like to just, do a thing that I'm surely not gonna be punished for. At any rate, not in this game. Oh shit, it's golden. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Dude, this guy just kind of takes care of himself as well. He just fucking falls over and his fucking torso just completely shatters. Oh shit. Let's see. Okay, there's a dude. You can break the window for me, maybe. There you go. Now I can shoot you. Thank you. I don't have to waste time breaking the window before I can actually fire at you. Thank you for being so helpful and thoughtful. I don't know, is this a shop? Is this an actual house? If we're about to walk into here, if it opens up, which it does. Looks like it's blacksmith shop, maybe some kind of tool shop. I guess the shop that we ran into before, right? 11 bracers we have right now. We now have 20 bracers, so I guess presumably each piece of armor that we can grab. Oh shit, fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay. It's been like the sound of rats scattering. Each piece of armor that we can grab has like a base value of 20 and it degrades over time as we take damage. Fuck. Like right then. Thank you for demonstrating. We don't need that right now. This fireplace is an unusual thing. I'm about to look into it myself, but I appreciate your gregarious guidance. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone else here that's gonna shoot at me though. There sure is. Okay. Grabbing that Tome of Power. Thanks very much. And see if there's anything else. I need to grab like one extra Glyph of the Ancients. I guess that's something else I'm gonna have to figure out when I read the manual. It's like what each of these items does, because, you know, it's nice enough like the remaster to just tell you what each item does when you hover over it. Alright, so what's the deal with the fireplace? There is little steps like in that Ever James story. Canon Alberic's scrapbook, but going up instead of down into a well. Oh shit. Room to stand up here? Well, yes, there is. I just need to make it a place where I would want to stand, like now. I'm not gonna be shot to death. It's meat from Mortal Kombat. I think I can see how we ended up with that. Maybe that's what the meat sign on the meat shop was referring to. And it really is fucking red bloody skinned dude, I guess. Strong magic is rotating from the grindstone, really. So we need a bead of glass, okay. Well, thanks for being so forward with that information. Maybe the bead of glass combined with the magic grindstone will help us overcome that barrier. Yeah, I think that guy's just gonna attract flies and vermin. Just leave it like that. So let's not. Let's pop one of these. That should be all we need. Yeah, already we lost some of the points that we had from those freshly picked up amulet and bracers, which is a shame, but oh well, it's the nature of things. Let's see. Is there anything else we can grab from here? I guess now we know that we're looking for a bead of glass, and you know, bear in mind that we also need to find something that can unlock the I think the closet in the tailor shop it was. We should go back there and find out what's inside. It might be something important. Probably will be something important since that was, you know, something that had any kind of attention drawn to it. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, there is a dude there. Let's see if we can take him down from here. Can we? I feel like that's not hitting fully. There's another dude over there, though. Too close in, methinks. Okay, hopefully that dude's dead. No, he's not. Okay, so... wasted a couple shots, unfortunately. Looks like, but oh well. Okay, I think that we're moving farther along. We are finding, you know, more ammo and health pickups at least, so we don't need to be too worried about that, hopefully, in the long term. See, we're back up to tip-top shape there. Where's this going? Okay, so we get some more fellas coming our way. I think I see one dude that has a fancy armor, so it might be time to... Oh, one or two dudes that have the fancy armor. Let me see. Might be time to pop one of these tomes of power. Let's see. Oh shit. Might be a good idea to use that now. Let's see. These dudes both have fancy armor, so let me pop that and see if that helps. Hopefully it will. It took a lot of ammo to kill one of these guys before. It takes less, evidently. Visible forces are at work here. If only you could see what lies beyond the wall in front of you. Yeah, if only, but we'll deal with that. Oh god, I just realized that, like, also use up a lot more of my ammo. Oh well. Sure, it'll be fine. We have, like, craters of might too, right? So we have ammo refills if you should need those. And more importantly, we do have health refills. I think these are gonna be the most valuable ones in the long term. Oh boy, can we destroy this table? We can, in fact, destroy this table, yes. Okay, so... invisible forces are at work here. If only we could see what lies beyond this tapestry, which is, you know, another one with a spooky red dragon. Yeah, I don't know, I guess we just need something else that we haven't found yet to divine what's going on here. These tapestries are apparently reinforced, though, based on the fact that we cannot break any of them. I mean, these patterns could be, like, actually just painted onto the walls, but... it looked like the stuff that was in the, you know, in the far room there were tapestries. Okay, so if we... it's sure that if we take that golem down right now, we're gonna be, like, almost out of ammo. Oh. I guess we have not much of a choice in the matter here. Oh, wait, there's multiple fucking... things down here. That's not so good. We don't have enough ammo to take down the golem. Shit, fuck, okay, hold on. Okay, we can't even fire off the fucking... oh, crossbow right now. Okay, maybe I should use my, my kiting abilities, which I do have. Okay, there we go. I am a nimble assassin who has not had any fucking stat increases, I don't think. I have to wonder what the deal is with that. But, do we want to blow up these barrels, or is it just gonna... didn't seem very worthwhile, and we took damage, so let's not do that. We can just jump over them and find what's right behind them. Right, so I guess we're gonna have to keep fucking shanking people. Oh shit, fuck, okay. I didn't even mean to open these doors, but... fortunately we are able to shank people. You know, I guess the, using the fucking Tome of Power did also make me use up a lot more ammo than I thought it would. Oh, they can also fight each other, maybe? Why don't you get angry at your friend there for stabbing you in the back? Oh, we survived. We'll accept that. Okay, I would really like some, I guess it's like an Undertaker's place. We're gonna destroy your hard work, and then we're gonna... see if we can't find more ammo, please. Could use a Crater of Might, like I said, to just refresh our ammo, but... being stubborn and want to believe that there's gonna be alternative means of doing that. Or maybe I should just be using my... maybe it's a sign that I should in fact be using my fucking melee weapon more. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'd really like to have some ammo to deal with this situation in particular, but whatever. I can... maybe the discs of repulsion work better in this game? I don't know. So these are huge people, if you gotta realize. I'm pretty sure these guys look like they're considerably larger than those, you know, these couple of dudes that we just killed. They still look like, you know, like they're from Chasm the Rift, though. Yeah, we can pop a fucking quartz flask for sure. 66 plus... wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that would take exactly 25 to get to 91 from 66, so... At this moment I am inclined to believe that quartz flasks still restore precisely 25 health. I guess we'll leave those guys there. Maybe they're already involved, so they want... they want to track mice. It's a good thing that we got fucking ammo before we had to fight these fucking things. There we go. Can't imagine it would be very fun. Oh, did we level up again? I think we leveled up again, yeah. We now have a new mana cap. And all of our stats still look exactly the same though, so... I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what the deal is with that, but... also can't help but notice that it doesn't really seem like the Hide and Shadows ability is like any good at all in single player mode at least. I gotta say. Oh boy, here fucking wings, which means yep. The gargle switch. Usually I don't have this until this very moment, but I guess in this game stop looking like vaguely like Gremlins from the Gremlins movies, and now they look more like the first boss in House of the Dead 2. And that asks you to suffer like he did. Where's this thing? Force cube. Alright. Is that like in my inventory? Is it something that I can use? It is something that I can use. What does it do? I have no idea. Alright. We have deployed the force cube. Does it like fight alongside me? It does fight alongside me. It's like one of those orbitals from Forsaken, which is another game that came out this year, but okay, I don't want to use that yet if that's like... that has limited usage. Or limited uses, I should say. Oh god, what the fuck. It's like we can find a more appropriate situation than just taking down one dude. We gotta golem. Do we have enough ammo to take him down without... I guess we can kite the golems. We should probably try to cut the golems actually. Oh fuck. They just completely failed to do. Hold on. No. Okay, this dude is gonna... at least try to shoot me and fail, so I can get rid of that instead of me having to do it. There we go. Okay, since we now know that it takes quite a bit of ammo to take down a golem, I think I would rather kite the golem. I can help it. Let me see how long it takes to take down a golem. Okay. I cannot eat the golem's damage enough that we can just find out how many hits it takes. Oh, Jesus Christ. That thing does have monstrous range, though, that punch. That should not have that much range. What the fuck? Okay, maybe we can't guide the golem. Never mind. What the fuck? I don't think I can back from it, get away from it any more than that. There. Jesus. Now we're like low on ammo again. What else is here? Maybe I should take a step back and refill my ammo a little bit from some of the pickups that I left. Is that supposed to be the Crusader's head, maybe? Yeah, I'm guessing that maybe that is, if the Crusaders, like I said, the other player characters have models. Maybe that's Crusader's head and the Warlock, I guess, Necromancer, and I think it was called the Necromancer. That's his head. We got the helmet though, so at least we have some more stuff. I want to say that the graphics that we see in this menu for the helmet and the amulet are like straight out of Hexen. They just reuse those for this, but not so much for the other two, or at least if the bracers are the same, then they obviously got rid of the purple glow that they had. I have to remember the chest piece thing though, being used in Hexen 1. Maybe I'm just really bad at remembering. Right, it's just like an ossuary. What's in here? Oh, it's a fucking gargle, that's what it is. And now we're basically out of ammo. We have one shot left. I suppose that is one thing that I would improve on, I guess you might say. I mean, I say improve on, but it also does occur to me that in Hexen 1, my last runs were at the mage who has like a ranged weapon with unlimited ammo, so... Where would that go? I don't know, I'm just looking around. Oh shit, a crystal wall and a crystal goal. Oh shit, okay. I think this is the thing that we were told about at the beginning. Just a crystal wall and an invincible crystal golem, yeah, that we read about. Seems to be immune to your attacks. Okay, so let's not go here. Methinks. Let's, oh wait a minute, we can go someplace else from here though. I guess maybe that's the crystal wall? Do we like bait the crystal golem into attacking this wall? I think that we might have to, no, bring back something else. And then fight that dude, so let's not go in there yet. Now we know that if you go down here, that's where the crystal golem is. Down here in the crypt looking place. I guess we can walk over this thing. Where does this go? I don't believe I checked this out. Okay, this just teleports me back out into the guillotine place, so it's for like a quick exit, I suppose you might say. And as for this, reacquaint myself with how I came down here in the first place. Okay, so to go down there, we have to go through this house, which I think is a mortuary, mortician's house, undertaker's, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And that's adjacent to this. Is there a gate here? There sure was, but that's like another puzzle, yeah, that we weren't able to solve. So there's like a tapestry that we're supposed to be able to see past, but we cannot. And there's the invincible crystal golem down there. Don't believe that we went in this direction. So let's check this out next. If we go, oh my god. If we can, which is gonna be a little bit difficult with our complete and utter lack of ammo that we have right now. Hold on. Guess I should have used the fucking toe of power when I did. Did we go in this direction? Oh, wait a minute. We got some ammo over here. So we can maybe pick this up. Should be enough to kill that one dude that we found in the way. Okay, so let's grab this. Sure. Oh yeah, this is where the magical grindstone is. I guess that's upstairs. We can try going back up there, but if we do, will we find any ammo? I guess not. No. We need a bead of glass. I don't know what we're gonna do with a bead of glass. That's usually the kind of thing you would bring before a grindstone, but we seem to be very sure about this, so just, go along with it. Oh shit, I just realized there's stuff down there. What is down there actually? It's just like a shortcut to the... Yes, it is. Okay, did not realize there was a you know, there was a hole that connected up there. I just didn't think to look there. But yeah, let's deal with this dude. Hopefully we can find more ammo. Oh, okay. Did he drop that? Oh, I think that was not worth as much as a regular mana. Pickup though, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember stuff like that happening in fucking Heretic, I think, actually, with the, what the fuck? Why did we fire that thing? With the Undead Knights in Heretic. You can summon just like Ethereal Crossbow. Ammo drops from those guys, but they are not worth as much as the ones that you just find in the world. Are we? What the fuck? Oh my god. It's another shithead, come on. Or I'll just smack you in the face. With my shank. My trusty shank. Alright, can we please get some more ammo to pick up so? At this point. But yeah, where were we? Oh, that's why. Hopefully we took some damage from the fucking shots that we leveled at it. By accident. I'll find another fucking, you know... I'll find more mice and rats. Is there anything curious about this fireplace? No. Grab the torch, we can see this piece of meat, slab of meat being roasted over the lava, I guess. Can we, like... destroy it and then immolate ourselves in the lava? We sure can. I guess this would work, actually. We could, like, pretty much be in, like, an oven. If we could somehow have a place, like a furnace that was hot enough to have actual fucking molten lava in it. And surely we could, you know, shove some food in there and actually cook it that way through convection. I believe that would work. Let's chip the glasses, crack the plates, see if there's anything back here that we can be interested in. I mean, oh, we can't stand on top of this thing, but it doesn't look like there's anything up there. Oh shit, fuck. And now we're back to not being on top of this thing, but now we are back to being on top of it. Yeah, no, this little breezes on the top look kind of suspicious, but I guess there isn't anything up there after all. Oh well. Okay, I should figure out what time we're gonna stop as well. You know, I get the feeling I might not be able to finish the first hub today. But an effort was made. I'll see if I can leave some. No, oh, there's some more ammo right here. Just completely missed it. Leave some notes myself. If that turns out to be the case, I have to. Oh, wait a minute, there's, yeah, a little secret back here too, I guess. Okay, if I have to interrupt my trek through this hub, I guess I'm just gonna have to put some notes to myself as a reminder of what to do. But no, I guess I see a little secret every time I talk about a little secret. It looks like I was supposed to find this. The Golden Chapel. Boy, should we be going this way with like next to no ammo though? In our courtyard. Maybe we should go back, like take a step back and oh fuck, check out the stables. I feel like that might be a good idea. Unironically. See if I can take down these fucking spiders. Like I was definitely able to fight spiders without the fucking crossbow at the beginning, so I'm sure I can still square up with them. Alright, done. And this one... Didn't even see when that one died, but... I'll allow that. Yeah, I'm building up my stores of ammo back up them, so just... Oh my goodness. Surprised that the AC is so high with how worn down my actual armor items are right now, though. Storage barred. I guess I'll check this place out anyway. Oh, heavy protection renewal. Speak of the devil. The devil that is fucking ammo or armor pickups or spiders. No, armor pickups is actually correct. I'm just being confused with the crap that I'm saying because I do not say things in a coherent fashion. And I just continue to move forward instead. Oh gosh. These fuckers, they just zoom through the air at fucking max speed. Oh shit. Well, I've leveled up at least. These little dudes do seem to be like... might be a good source of experience at least. None of my fucking stats have changed still, but now I have a higher mana cap. And presumably a higher health cap as well, though we have not yet figured out what it is. Because I am definitely not at full health right now. Okay, I guess these little grey spiders take 2 volleys. I'll grab a Tome of Power, but yeah, I wouldn't have used Tome of Power against fucking gold dudes if I know that fucking made me eat through my entire fucking stock of ammo. What's this? Do notice these little pieces jutting out of the wall here. Simply I have to... oh, there we go. Jeez, I'm trying to walk along the edge of this to see if there's anything else here, but no. I guess not. But now we've found the secret. Don't know if I want to jump down there, though. Right now, let's see if there's anywhere else I can go. I don't believe there is. No, so... see what kind of happy, fun mysteries this place has in store for us. Oh boy. What if I don't fall in the water? Oh gosh, okay. Well, apparently I can't fall in the water because I'm gonna... fucking webs. But what if I... okay. Wait, can we not break the webs? Are we for real right now? Hold on. Oh, apparently I cannot break the webs, so I have to eat some of the damage. That's okay. I'll surely survive. It's only a little bit of damage, but okay, so I can just walk through these webs without... oh fuck, destroying them. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Is there another one of those spiders? I thought there was down here. Okay, so I guess I can't destroy those webs without just coming into contact with them, though. Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh gosh. Another little critter that wants me dead. And yeah, I guess that was probably a good time to one of these 102, which is still not the low health cap. See a body encased in webs? I certainly do. Will I destroy it? Oh, I destroyed it and got the tailor's key, I guess. There we go. I can go back and... I guess it must have been the tailor, so maybe he didn't become an evil Hell Knight. Maybe he became dead. And the evil Hell Knights that we're fighting are in fact invaders, not like the transformed townsfolk or whatever. Which was my suspicion. Okay, 111 is my new... I don't think that's that much higher than the... is it? Or is it? 'Cause I think my health cap has been increasing by like 10 points each level. Oh boy, it's fucking... we don't have enough ammo to take down the golem, so... I'll see how I can... oh wait, never mind, now we do. Alright. Glyphic Ancients. See, maybe these Glyphic Ancients can also be useful if I knew what they did. I guess I can just fuck around with it for a moment and see if we can figure it out. This... is this for enemies or for me? For me, okay. So now we know what that does. For the ancient stairs, for going fast, this is for reflecting. And yeah, it seems like it still does like... It's just kind of useless because it only lasts for like a split second. What about this though? Okay, this... What the shit? What was that? Okay, that's a bit more interesting than I thought it would be, I will admit. Let's see, it turns all the way up there. Oh, it's like a little trip line. Jesus Christ, alright. Maybe we can make use of that. Guess we'll find out. Maybe we can use that to take down golems or what have you. See if I can remember to try that out next time I see one. We lost one of our... Yeah, we lost two of our armor items. So now we're all good. Our AC has taken a hit. Can we just leave through here, or... Yeah, we can. What about this, though? Can we do anything here? What if I... Look at this. What if I use a torch? Maybe I can break one of these bars, or at least see what's behind. Well, there's nothing behind, so never mind. At least we're making use of the items, even if I'm cheaping out and not actually committing to that. Alright, I guess it just leads me back out of here, kind of. What the fuck? Or no, it doesn't. It leads me to another bad place that's not quite the same. Alright, let's not fall down into the pit right away that time, or try to. They will fall down into the pit apparently, no matter what our want is there. Jeez, okay, well, now we know what's on the other side of that door at least, but has to be a way to come in here and, you know, not take massive damage. Okay, let's commit to dashing forward after all. Seems to be the only way to, what the fuck? What, did we, like, fail to step on some switch this time? That's weird. Force cube, gosh. Of those things. These fucks are trying to kill me and might have a good chance now that I've run out of ammo again. Oh jeez. Well, this was definitely a thing in Hexen 1 as well, to be fair. Stained glass windows had a good break. And oftentimes had stuff behind them that was worth looking at. Doesn't seem to be the case too much in this room, though. Jeez, there's a few fuckers that survived that whole thing. But whatever, we deal with them, I guess. We have no choice but to just go full fucking... We'll just shank you to death, berserker mode, I guess. Alright, and now we can leave. And presumably also, you know, would be able to break some more of these windows off. As I'm here, I might as well pop one of these things, quartz flasks, because I can get another one of those right away. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I think, okay, so we still need to remember about the invincible golem. That's down there, and tapestry thing. We need a bead of glass from somewhere. Oh, it's already past midnight, so it's probably... Well, it just went past midnight, so... Probably looking to finishing soonish, but first let me at least follow up on the tailor's key thing. That way it's meat, that is not the tailor's place. This is the shop, which is not the tailor's shop though. It's the tailor's shop. So I know that, let's see if we can like find any more ammo pickups that left behind though, because we don't need them at this point. Goodness, what's in here? We have very spooky floating parchment, rotating in place. Disrupt magic scroll. All right, is this optional? Or maybe not, because we do have, or maybe that's for dealing with the golem. Well, before we try anything with that, let me take another whirlwind tour of this place so that I can see the stables are here. I want to go there first, I'm pretty sure, before I head back to the inner courtyard. Or anything. Remind myself, is there anything here, like any ammo pickups? Because we do be needing them now. That little debacle with fucking the Tome of Power. I don't know why they let me do that. Nothing here either. Let's see. Just more of those. More of those quartz flasks, which we're not really hurting for as much right now. Speaking of which, why does this item display keep like defaulting back to the first one, which is the torch? I'm not gonna use the torch. I'm not gonna need to use the torch quite as much as the quartz flask, I would expect. I already came in here. It's a meat shop, that's done. What about I wanted to just label the shop? Where's that one? We re-examine this place to see if there's anything left to pick up. Might have done that, we might not. No, we have. First place we definitely went into. I guess we're gonna take a step back and head back to an earlier map actually, just so I can. Actually, there's stuff up here, isn't there? Yeah, there should be. Okay, not on this side, but on the other side. Should be some more ammo we can get. Oh fuck. I don't know if I lost armor there, but I don't seem to have lost life, so I think I can take that. Let's take a step back here. There should be at least one ammo pickup, I think. That should be able to help us out. That's out beyond the place. There is the drawbridge. Did we leave one out here? I guess we didn't know. Never mind. It's maybe not here, but someplace else. Oh shit. Now we're gonna make a mad dash back to the earlier part of the town so I can look for that, because I do want to stock up against want, which is what I'm experiencing right now. I'll tell you what, I guess I'll go back to the mill again. That's a self-contained map. Could go all the way back to the beginning of the game here. Just to see if there's like any ammo pickups that I left for my future self, I guess. I'd say chances are not very good. But the look of it, oh well. I guess I'll head to the mill. What about down here? There is in fact one here. Okay. Okay, we got at least one out of that. And we're at least back, above 100 ammo, which should be acceptable. Let's take Peek in the mill. Then the mill. Oh, it sure ground up. Oh, fuck. Okay, didn't expect that to hurt me. Well, we can now confirm that the mill has been completely cleaned out. No, and green magic, which... Only I had a green magic weapon, though, you know, this would be a different sort of dynamic, but I have not been able to locate the green magic weapon. As of yet. So, okay, let's head back to, you know, where we should be going. Now. Which is the castle. Which we have to get through by way of cannon, which is here. The way that we move forward is this way. Into a king's court, I think, which just doesn't have a label on this side, but can go back to where we began through there. It is pretty nice, I'll say, to be able to, you know, retread the parts of the level that you've already cleared out without more enemies spawning. That is a very different kind of feeling. Alright, so let's see, where was I going? I was going to the stables, which means I want to locate the tailor's shop, and it should be near there, near the courtyard. So it's not this way, it should be the other way. I would expect the shop. The stables are here, okay. Please. Yeah, it looks... You know, it reminds me a little bit of the, of level 3 of episode 1 from Heretic. It's called, like, not the guard tower, I think that's episode 4, or level 4 rather. That's the gatehouse, I think, is level 3. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it has unusually good fortifications for a stable, but I guess if it's a royal stable, it would make sense to see something like this. Yes, please, I'll take this. Oh, more of these. Yeah, I should try out Glyphs of the Ancients, I guess, next time I see one of them. They're golems, like I said. It'll be better than... Better than just dumping a bunch of ammo into it instead. We're in pretty good shape right now. I want to say there's going to be at least one golem here someplace. See, there's a golem right there. And also a fucking gargoyle. Oh shit. Hold on, let me set my ambush before I approach. Let me select this. And let me do this. And let's see if they fall for it. Will they? I don't want to get close, but I do want to see what they're doing. What the fuck? Oh, okay. This guy's coming in, but he's not falling for it. He just walked right past it. What the fuck? Alright, come on. Give it away. Alright, that guy... Oh, okay, now the golem's fucking... Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Okay, that did something. I'd like to imagine that... I'm hurting the golem this way. But it sure doesn't seem to be dying. Okay. Okay, it's really not seeming very worthwhile. It's like do nothing if the... What the fuck? These things don't hit. What the shit? Okay, I just used up all of them and they didn't do anything. Okay, let me try doing that like the other way around this time. Oh. Yeah, this guy's coming, but Okay, that time it killed him. I mean, it did something. I don't know why the fuck it did absolutely nothing all the other times. And that time it killed him as well. There you go. Did it also hurt me though? I feel like it did. Oh, yeah, it did. Let's do that again, but this time without self-injury. Oh, fuck. And also without that guy blocking my shot. Do wish the inventory position didn't reset. Each time we reloaded it. There you go. See, that's actually quite effective when it actually works how it's supposed to, but I suppose it can. It just kind of bug out. Okay. Oh, fuck. Let me also please actually be able to land my shots on this dude. Come on. There. What else? What else is here? I thought I heard another dude like right around the corner there. I suppose I was not to be. We're missing bracers, so I'll gladly take these. If I can. What are we to do? Oh, yes. Okay, so there was a dude around the corner, just not right around the corner here. I do also hear more of those, you know, obnoxious gargoyles just lapping their wings. I just need to, oh fuck, to ascertain where they are. And, would also appreciate it if the freaking, you know, spooters would make their presence known in a more obvious way. At least, you know, their weaker cousins certainly did do that. That exact thing that I just mentioned. Alright. I'll be taking these. Oh, what? Did I just open something? Or is that just like the sound of me pushing the barrel? I heard something moving. Well, I don't know. Maybe this? Yeah, that might have been it. Oh shit, fuck, what the hell? Who is... Okay, there's fuckers up there. Ugh. Yep, that sure is me. I sure do go all day. Gotta give him some of that. And that's how... Oh, they can... increase their computer's airflow. That joke really doesn't work. Without the other half of that, but... I will default to my slow descent into destroying the... Oh. What did I... Are these guys actually hurting me? Into questioning my every decision, but also finally going through Hexen II, so there's that. I mean, that descent has been going on for like many, many years now, so... should be nothing new. Shit. I was hoping to avoid precisely that. Okay. Right there. That time we triumph and that guy dies. And we... okay. This book would say, took the castle by storm, somebody died, but I was able to bury the key by the tree and the forge. Okay, so that's like a little hint there. I guess we can't destroy the books that actually have useful information, that's the thing. Key and the forge, oh yeah, disrupt magic scroll, we have that by the way. I guess, yeah, if we have like stuff in our inventory, it doesn't show what it is in the inventory. Slots. So if we want the information, we have to push the other button. But the other buttons that we brought up, that I thought we're gonna let us know like what we're supposed to be doing. Don't actually do anything. I don't know what the objective button is supposed to be for at all. That sure doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Right. Yeah, I did finally. How does... Okay, let's see. How does ladder work? Because ladders in, you know, early 3D first-person games are like... can be a very unique type of jank. Very special type of jank. Okay. Finally some peace and quiet. It occurs to me too that these, you know, images we're seeing with the fucking skeleton on the horse might be in reference to the, you know, the whole four horsemen thing that I guess Eidolon is going on. His top minions. Oh fuck. I was hoping to avoid that. Once more with feeling. And now head down there and watch this wheelbarrow shift under us and slide into the wall. Goodness, no, don't do that. I don't think we want you to do that. Okay, so the stables are a bit more labyrinthine than I expected, but I suppose I expect nothing less from the counterpart, I guess, to the other map that, like this we just explored. It was the inner courtyard. Discs of repulsion. Well, yeah, I don't think we actually get anything big deal when we hit the fucking, yeah, the carry limit for discs of repulsion a while ago. Not that they're any use to us anyway. Trash items just like in both Heretic and Hexen. Just leave them lying around. What else am I gonna do with them? Wait, did I not go into the stables by way of the big doors before? Or is there like another passageway up here that I took? Oh yeah, I guess so. There's this. I forgot about this. Alright, well let me retry these steps because I feel like I had a tree and the forge. Hold on. There should be some breakable thing around here maybe, because we did get told that there's some kind of buried treasure here. I wonder where exactly it could be, though. Presumably it's not under the fucking cobblestone. Under the hay bales? No. I don't know, do we have some kind of... I mean, the forge looks like it's here, and there's a tree, so... Is it like... between the two? Is it very close to the tree? Maybe, possibly? I don't think we want to try destroying the tree. We already know that we can destroy those, but... I just really have to be systematic about this. Alright. I'll use these tiles on the wall as reference to see, like, which steps, which areas we've covered. No. Not there. Is it below this forsaken corpse? No. We don't have to find a shovel or something to do this, do we? I guess that would make more sense actually, now that I think about it. Well, I tried. We're able to find it that way, even though we found Olgath with the clue that it's supposed to lead us there. Sure, Olgath. Alright, done. Perhaps we are supposed to find some kind of shovel or something. Let's see. look around. Gladly get back. Ammo. These little pieces of paper that are all pixelated here remind me of like some of the pixel art in fucking Symphony of the Night, I want to say. Bit of an odd thing to say, maybe, but... Well, and that same pixel art style that also extended to like the DS Castlevania games. It's little things like that that make me think, this looks pretty homey. We can destroy the... oh, we can destroy each individual tile of these. This rack of tools, but... but apparently it's not particularly worthwhile. They're just like holding out some space where there used to be some very nice pixel art, but not anymore. I don't know, maybe we need to find a shovel, I would imagine. Unless I need to do one more okay. I do feel tempted to do that, but nah. So what am I missing here? Because here's a clue right back here. Able to bury the key by the tree in the forge. I wonder what key that's gonna be for. Because I need to... okay, I need to bear in mind, like, which clues we got. Oh, we have not gone this way. Can we open this? We cannot open this. Right now, no. Gee, what stuff do I have to follow up on now? I feel like I might have to start keeping a little Hexen II journal on the side, so I can try and stay on top of all the things that I need to remember. Actually, yeah, we never went all the way up there, did we? And this is like the front entrance, yeah. To the stables here. I have to once more reiterate, like, this area does also make me think, like, of that whole immersive map design thing that I was talking about earlier. It feels like this could be a real place. It does feel like this could be a place that could fulfill an actual practical purpose. And that makes it that much more believable, which makes it that much gooder, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, there we go, something. Switch. Helmet, which we've lost, and a little bit of blue mana, which not the most efficient use, but oh well. There's a golem, which we can surely make short work of with one of these. But first we need to get down there again. Oh, there's a shovel. See, I was right about that. The golem was guarding the shovel. Oh, fuck. Shovel, I guess. Okay, but rather not get punched by the golem. To avoid that particular part of things. Let's see. How am I gonna get down there? Or at least get a good view of where the golem is. Right, now maybe I can get that dude to follow me over there and walk into that thing. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, I'll do this. I'll put this thing right there. Right in the middle of the floor. Now if I can just bait that guy into... oh god. Coming over here, oh god. And walking into this thing. There we go. Japed. And now we can grab the shovel. So how do I use the shovel? Is it just in my inventory? Yes, I now have the rock magic scroll and the shovel, so... I mean, will this help me? Oh shit, I forgot about that over there. I was hoping to avoid getting hit there, but the way the shots keep getting distributed again, all these sponsors, not very helpful. Oh, whatever. We can accept that, and there's like an extra thing of ammo left over in the little alcove back there. Oh boy. Which we'll go get in just a moment, but first let's deal with this dude. Any more dudes? We need a stable key. Oh boy. We're not stable enough to get through this door, it seems. So let's see if we can unbury that key. Well, you can see if you look closely, you can see that each of these things on the shelf is actually like just a block of wood with those pictures painted onto it, but still fulfill its purpose, I think. It's like that part in the original Pinocchio story where he's so pissed off because he like wanders into an empty hole and then he's like, wow, have I found like a pot of soup to eat? It's, look, it's boiling right on top of a fire, but then he approaches and he finds out that both the fire and the pot are painted onto the wall and he gets really pissed off. I'm sure this is... oh fuck. Okay, that's... will I be able to avoid that? Even if I... no, not really. I do see another death panel up there though. Or famine, I think. Is it supposed to be famine or death or war? Could be any of them. I mean, we were told that apparently the boss of this first hub is gonna be famine, so... I suppose that might be the best bet, but... are we able to just open this right now? Yes, we are. To find a shepherd's crook. What is this? Oh, the seal of the Ovidomancer. Oh, is this like the... I don't remember. Is this gonna be like this game's version? What the fuck? Okay, that's what it looks like outside, by the way. A very interesting escape. I'm gonna see if I can... get that work. Take a little screenshot of it, because this looks... this kind of looks like that one level in Painkiller. I want to say like the Painkiller... first expansion, Battle Out of Hell, I think it's called. I think there's a level in like a haunted house with like spooky dolls and shit, where if you look out the window at some point it looks like that. Maybe I'm thinking of Ghost Hunter on the PS2, or yeah, same thing, but anyway. We could stare at that all day, but we need to do something. But yeah, I would imagine that the Ovidomancer thing is just an actual consumable, and that it's gonna be this game's version of the, the item in both Heretic and Hexen that turns your enemies into some kind of farm animal that you can then just slaughter wantonly. So in fucking Heretic, it was the Morph Ovum, which turned your enemies into chickens. And in Hexen, we have the Porcalator, which turns them into pigs. The little piggies in Majula. And just like those pigs, they can, in fact, the chickens can peck you and the pigs can try to chomp you, but they are much less intimidating than if you didn't do that. Let's see. Well, we have the shovel now, so we should be able to uncover the key. I think I do hear a golem stomping around someplace, so yeah, it's the one down there. Oh, okay. Just happened automatically. The game pays off. We now have the treasury key. Okay. Treasury key. I don't think we found a door that asks for the treasury key, though. Like, we're missing the... God, we're missing a few things. We're missing the... what's it called? The stable key, I guess? That's what we were told that we were missing here. I don't know if this key that we found is the same as that one. I wouldn't expect that to be the case. And we're also missing the... like a glass speed. We're missing something that will help us see through a tapestry in that one room. Can we go through here? Is this the treasury? Treasury? No. Guess I'm gonna head back upstairs to where the the door that was apparently locked to us and see if that this pays off. Oh, wait, stable key. What the fuck do I use a treasury key? Pretty sure that's one thing that I haven't been asked for before. Oh, fuck. Okay. I was sliding off there for a moment. I mean, I pretty much am sliding off with how interesting some of these, walking physics are. I'll say that. It's not quite ultra refined at this point. I was thinking, I'll just grab up here and take this. Okay, well, so we have to leave now. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember. I need to make a fucking... I will make that checklist right now, honestly, or otherwise I'm gonna be even more lost to write, so hold on. I guess I'll turn this back on for a moment, hold on. They just have a little hook in that song. Last time I played it, right? Let's see. How am I gonna label this? Let's see. Hexen II, I don't know. First half to-do list. There is the glass speed to bring to the grindstone. So to see past a tapestry in the inner courtyard. We need to defeat the invincible glass golem in inner courtyard lower. Yeah. And that scroll that we found, what is it called again? Let me see, it's the Disrupt Magic Scroll. That might be... That might be part of what we need. Alright, got a little checklist now, so I think, based on that little organization of my thoughts that I did, the only thing that really makes sense right now... Oh shit, I forgot. I should fucking... We're gonna listen to this at the end of the stream, I guess. But right now... Which will probably be soon. I probably shouldn't be streaming for too much longer at this point, but... for now... Let me see... I think the only thing that can make sense at this point is to go back to the inner courtyard and... see if this Disrupt Magic Scroll that I found is good for fighting the glass... or the... yeah, the glass golem, I guess. So I can't think what else it could be for. Let's pop down here. Well, we seem to be fine. I guess my fucking amulet is about to expire, but until it does... This is where the glass golem is. Let's go say hi, crystal wall, and there's this brother out here to say hi. Can we, like, break past the glass wall? Crystal golem seems to be immune to your attacks. Yeah, well, I wasn't even trying to attack it just then, so... No, whatever it is we're meant to do with it, oh god. With the glass golem is... it's not tied with the thing that I'm trying to do, I guess. No, or the thing that I'm trying to find out what it does, which is the, probably this thing will help defeat it. No, that didn't do anything. That would be really funny, actually, if that did work. Treasury key that I still don't know where to use. We got the Disrupt Magic Scroll that I still don't know where to use. I don't know, let me, there's one other place that I can think of where that might be somewhat relevant, maybe, possibly, potentially, mayhaps. And that is in the big magic barrier where... Well, actually, wait a moment. Tell me what's up here. Nothing? Nothing, whatever. Oh no, wait a moment. No, this is where the mighty grindstone is. That is where that is. Okay. But actually, yeah, let me take another look. Okay. Make that 2 places where this might do something, if only because I can't think of anywhere else. Okay, here's a bar. If only because... Right now I'm trying everything, pretty much. Right now I'm in adventure game mode. Trying to find out which items go where. I suppose that's a pretty good comparison, actually. Thinking about this. Visible forces, if only you could see what lies beyond the wall in front of you. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be using the Disrupt Magic spell there. Guess that's not what it's for. So that's one thing discounted from my list of possibilities. My short list of possibilities. So let's head back here. To this place. And head back to the middle, and maybe this will open up. Okay. I thought that this was gonna be like something that had to be addressed way later, but I guess we found a way forward anyway. Goodness me. Okay, we made it to the like inner or outer palace or whatever. So let's take a look around anyway. Oh gosh. I'm gonna say the aesthetic here reminds me a little bit of the very obscure Prince of Persia 3D, which is a game from '99, I believe, that came out like several years after the first Tomb Raider game. Which is funny because how do I phrase this? Wait, what I'm speaking right now, but anyway. The first Tomb Raider games were very transparently inspired by the original Prince of Persia games, is what I was trying to say. Yet, by the time friggin' Prince of Persia 3D came out, that fell derivative of Tomb Raider in turn. Wait, hold on, let me... Oh, wait, what? That didn't work? Okay, hold on. Well, we know what to do with these golems, at least. Whenever we come across one, we know what the optimal course of action is, these things. But what the fuck? Can we not fire? Thing at the fucking column here? Does it just straight up not work for some reason? Okay. Well, apparently this does, though. What the fuck? Okay. Now that I know that the columns are apparently trip mine phobic, we gotta... And do this. Surely this will work. Oh, but apparently it will work, but this dude won't die. I don't know. There should be a way to fucking deal with this dude. Come on. Oh, no, I don't want to fucking grab another one of these. I'm basically at the cap right now, so that would be a waste. And we've already seen, like, these things actually can be a problem. Oh god, what the fuck? See, that fully looked like it hit him. Oh well, whatever. I guess we'll accept this timeline. Well, what's in here anyway? Got a throne room. Or I mean, it's more images of this kingly dude and this same tapestry that's apparently, blocking our progress elsewhere. And apparently not much else to do here except just look at the discs of repulsion that we can't do anything with. Anything behind this? I guess not. Ooh, what is this though? That's fancy. Oh jeez, I got another one of these jerks. And he just immediately avoided my shit. Hold on. Surely this will work a lot better here, in a much more confined space. There we go. That actually worked how it was supposed to. Oh, and here comes another much less impressive dude. What else are we doing? What else do we have here? That guy, we got the bed chamber. Is this where the dude slept with the fucking skylight open? What if it was raining? This thing about rain? What if like this thing overflowed and started flooding in this room? Maybe one of the less plausible maps, I would say. What's this down here too? Blue mana and the invincibility sphere. Oh, wait a moment. Looks like there's a couple of blue manas that we picked up under. Do we need both of them? No, we do not. So let's just grab the one that's next to this thing in case we need it. How the fuck do I get out of the water now? Oh, goodness. How do I get out of the water now? A little silly. I mean, surely I can. Surely you wouldn't have some flash time if I was too small to get out of the pool on myself. Is this how a sim feels? Well, at least we're not getting stuck on the... Oh god. Right, maybe we won't grab that thing. I guess this might be good. As good a time as any to make another hard save for this hub. You know, before we fall in the water there. But yeah, it's fucking weird. Are we not supposed to be able to grab that and then come back out? Like, come on. Well, let's finish exploring this place anyway. Oh jeez. What else shall I do? Oh, I guess I shall get another one of these automated turrets. Hold on. Will it fire me down here? It sure will. Goodness. Oh, blue mana. Jeez. Okay, just do that, but without getting hit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else back there, so let's, I guess, pop down here. Surely there's a way back up. Maybe, possibly, potentially. Oh shit, where I was gonna say to where I just was. Yes, there is. Okay, that thing. If I head down here... What is down here? Just an actual shallow fountain, which is actually a bit of a rarity in this world, as we've seen. Look at all these nice particle effects. Oh jeez. I just gotta say the attention to detail, like I said, does remind me of that whole, you know, immersive map design philosophy that I keep talking about, especially how it was applied in Thief. At this point, I don't think I can believe that the, you know, the people who visually designed Thief at Looking Glass didn't play this game. Can we not? Yeah, there we can. Okay. Oh boy, one of these fellas, we know what to do with them. Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. Wait, hold on. Let me try something different, maybe. Well, he's probably not gonna get on the stairs if we... Or he is. Is he gonna get on the stairs? Okay. I'll just walk back here and hope that he behaves as I expect him to. Okay. See, that was almost perfect, but I need him to not hit me at all in order for this to be worthwhile. Did Sir please come here? Oh, jeez. Oh, that should have killed him, but I'm gonna accept that much. Alright, moving on. What do we have here? Oh, this is the treasury, I guess. The place that we found a key for. I'm gonna scratch that off the little checklist. Shrub magical thing, magical barrier. Okay, yeah, okay. Still some stuff that we looking for that we definitely haven't found yet, but finding new shit at least. Should probably take a step back here because I feel like I may have missed some alternative paths you can take potentially. Let's see. Or maybe not. I guess we'll find out. There's something in that tower there. Hold on. Oh, I didn't notice that there was a path back here. Just Dome of Power. But we want... I guess we'll grab it. Other than that, though, I think this has been a pretty straightforward passageway. There's a deadly pool. Let's see, Lara Croft could have gotten out of that pool. Oh, okay. Like trying to dodge the fucking blue magic drops because I have a feeling that I'm like very close to the cap, but not quite, so it would be wasteful to grab one of those right now, but nah, it's fine. Avoid the pool. Gotta be able to escape that place. Alright, moving forward this time, back to the treasury. Let's see what's in the treasury. It's a little too good to just let us step in here without consequences. What's this? The Amulet of Hunger. Okay, we don't know what that's for. Another Tome of Power. Goodness. Force Cube. 3 discs of repulsion. We still have only 21, right? No, we have 24 now. So we're breaking the limit of how many of those we can grab. And now we've teleported back into the throne room, so... Well, we found something new. We found the Amulet of Hunger. No idea what that's supposed to do. So I'll add that to my little checklist here. Now what we have pending that I've written down here is the glass speed, which we don't know where it is, but I guess we don't know where we would bring it to once we find it. The tapestry in the inner courtyard upper. Apparently the piss filter here, even when it's unfocused, it moves when I move my mouse cursor over it. Go figure. That whole thing animates. Little rotating icon too. But anyway, could be the tapestry or it could be the glass golem. That's the only two things that I've written down that I don't know how to deal with, so I guess I'm gonna go check that out. What is this place actually labeled as? Palace entrance. So I guess that was the whole palace. I don't know. Maybe it was just the palace. But I don't know, palace entrance kind of implies that there's gonna be more to the palace than just whatever area you first go into. But maybe that was the case, maybe not. Anyway, we have to go to the inner courtyard. I wanna check this out. Honestly, if this doesn't work, this might be where I end the stream. It probably will be anyway, because it's like almost 1. us back to the, like, hidden chapel or whatever, but I'm pretty sure we already got everything we needed from there. Dr. Taylor's key. Okay, let's go here first. I don't know what the Amulet of Hunger is for. Is it for this? No. Only you could see what lies beyond the wall in front of you. Maybe I'll find some X-ray goggles. Where else do we need to go? Yeah, the Undertaker's place or the ossuary kind of place. Which I can get through by way of this. Okay. 19, 1, 14. If I fall here... Okay, there was no noise this time, so... I wish to believe that that got in any way. Damn it. I got in any way. Oh jeez. Lower is what I was gonna say. That the my armor got in any way lowered by the wall. And I guess it didn't, but I also have no idea where to use these things. The Amulet of Hunger, but I do want to find out. Be here, would it be at the fucking the place with the spit roast, would it? The pub that's just around the corner here, I thought. Here. Hey, Amulet of Hunger, guess what? Here's some food. Not doing much of anything to appear. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm afraid I may not be able to. I may not have the mental fortitude left to solve this puzzle at this time. Need to maybe re-examine this, maybe upstream, maybe go to a few other places like here and there. To remind myself where I haven't gone. This is where you would find a grindstone, right? This other shop. Under this suspicious fireplace. Still don't have a glass bead though. I guess there isn't a glass bead on the Amulet of Hunger. The Raven's Nest. I would want to at least figure out where this one thing goes, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. If I can do it within the next like 5 minutes, I think I'm just gonna give up for now. And call it. I mean, I need to call it regardless, but so we know what my prerogative is at this time. Well, maybe if we go to the place with meat, or at least the place where there used to be more meat than there is now. That's where the Amulet of Hunger wants to be. Well, the freezer. It's now empty, but... Okay, there is also one upstairs. This is the window that... Goodness, we were seeing from below. I did notice that window, and I was like, did I go up there yet? Is there some kind of secret that I'm ignoring? But no, that's a little skylight kind of window, pretty much. We've been to... the shop, have we? Maybe this is where the amulet needs to be used for something, some kind of eldritch ritual. No, there's nothing left to use it on. Where did we find it anyway? We gotta remember. We found it in the treasury. Oh yeah, did I remember to... Oh no, I didn't remember to fucking write down the stable key thing. That's something else that we're looking for, though, that we haven't found. The stable key. Stables upper. Okay. So if you find the stable key, if you find a glass bead, if you find something that screams, you can use this to defeat an invincible iron golem or to look through a wall. We know exactly where to use that, but till we find something like that, I don't know. I would assume that we need to go back to the Barbican at this point. I'd like to assume that's not the case. I'm not too sure. Meat. Let me just check this place out, actually. I'm pretty sure we also fully checked out the tailor's place and the Raven shop. For that matter. The only thing that we were missing from the tailor's place was the locked closet, which we found the key for, and that's where we found the scroll of like cancel magic or whatever, disrupt magic. Found it right here. I really have no idea where you would bring this to. The Amulet of Hunger. Maybe we'll have to like backtrack into one of the other places. Is there anything in the stables that look like... Oh yeah, but there's one other thing that we might have to look into in the stables here, and that's like, how the fuck do you get down into the lower area that's barred? This area right here. Oh, the amulet of... will the amulet open it up? Can we kill these guys with the fucking... with these? Maybe if we toss one of these through the bars, we can kill them? They're not, like, in the way. Oh, we can, in fact. Do exactly that, it seems, in fact. But that doesn't do anything to open this, so I'll do that at this time, in fact. Found the buried key that this book was talking about, but yeah. That was rather treasury in the palace for some reason. So you would expect to find the stable key in the stables, just like you would expect to find the mill key near the mill. But that was not the case. I suppose it is not to be. Yeah, I get the feeling that at this point I'm just gonna have to, like, backtrack. And perhaps find something that I missed in one of the places that I backtracked from. Just put me back in the Raven's Nest. I believe it did. How would I actually leave this place and go back to the other places? Here. To the Barbican, but where in the Barbican would we even begin to look for, like, I still don't know, like, why this door is closed. Maybe just can't open. Is there something here that we completely neglected? I don't remember. Wouldn't think that would be the case. But, just went in a little circle here. Amulet of Hunger. Where the fuck would you use something called the Amulet of Hunger? What was asking for something like that? Oh wait, we don't want to raise the bridge. We don't want to do that. Want to leave it down. Remind me what's down here. It's this little place where we had to solve a little puzzle. I guess that's what's on the other side of this door, so guess this is not gonna open. I don't think there is anything here in the Barbican that we need to worry about after all, I suppose. I would imagine, knowing what I now know. We need to go even farther back. God, if we go back to the wizard's cauldron fire pit, or just a potion pit thing. That's right here. Is this where the amulet is to be used? No, I guess not. The bone dust of Lorik. Oh, Lorik. I was calling that guy Leoric, because I'm pretty sure Leoric is the guy of the name of the guy that's the Skeleton King in Diablo. I suppose it's not a direct equivalence after all. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. At this point I'm willing to surrender. But it is about time to surrender anyway, so let me, I suppose, do one final foray back into the place where it all began, which is right here. And then maybe go back to a more centralized location. Hey, do you want the Amulet of Hunger? Mr. Angel? No? Like more of these famine things that we could have opened and we didn't. Maybe, I mean, hunger, famine. There's could be a connection there. Maybe we need to bring that to one of those patterns and it'll magically open up where it didn't before or something. Something along those lines. But I wouldn't really know which of those patterns I might want to focus on if that's the case. Okay, I guess for now, I think I'm gonna throw in the towel for the time being. So let's just head back to the King's Court. It'll be a acceptable, kind of centralized place to leave things off for now. I'm really enjoying, like I said, the aesthetic and the general flow of the game. So far, like I said, though. And I do want to say that what I'm experiencing right now does feel like a very adventure game. Old school adventure game, yeah, for sure, from like the 80s, 90s kind of progression, which does make me feel motivated to try and solve it on my own without having to give in to using help. Even if that means trying everything, it is the nature of things. I mean, I guess there's one last place that I suppose I'll take a look at. Oh shit, no. We need to make the jump. Please. Okay, slow down. Okay, now let me make the jump. We head back here into the Forgotten Chapel or whatever. Where there's some effigies of famine here that we neglected before. I think that I do kind of want to look up though, just because of how baffling it seemed. Is what are you supposed to be able to grab the invincibility thing or invisibility thing in the palace, and you know, be able to get out of that pool. It would be pretty confusing if you somehow weren't supposed to do that. Like it's just a fucking soft lock straight up. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there was much of a big find here after all, so we teleport back out here. What am I missing though, like seriously? Oh, you can see that's what happens when you actually kill one of the sheep. There is the demonstration. Just before we get to, like, another little puzzle. How to open the barred area under the stable. This is something else that I do not... what the deal is. Maybe there's some kind of secret under these, this row of tools. Well, maybe not. I think that's not going to be the case. Just look like there's a bit of a space there, though, which is a bit weird. Step back into it, but yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here. And there's the place with the magical grindstone. We go here, we find the fucking, the gallows. Find the place with the roast, which is apparently not what we need to sate the hunger of the amulet. I need to, like, hurt myself to replace the other amulet that I'm wearing with that. It would be ridiculous. I'm going to assume that's not the case. What are we doing? Visible forces at war. If only you could see what lies beyond the wall in front of you, I can become as invisible as the forces that are at work here, surely, if I just wait around. That reminds me, can I use the... No, yes I can, never mind. We can use the number pad to, like... make the screen more visible. Not that it makes a huge difference. I'm just gonna leave this on. You could see what lies beyond the wall in front of you. I mean, surely it's not asking me to use an item. Okay, how the fuck do you activate the hide in the shadows ability? That's something else I need to figure out. Oh fuck, I just turned on a torch even though I didn't mean to do this. I don't think any of these things are gonna help me with that room, so I don't know. The only other thing that's left is the crystal golem, and I would imagine that it's not what we're looking after, so I'll tell you what, this is what we're gonna call it for now. By the way, Hexen II, version 118 by Jacques Krieg, or whatever. James Monroe, Brian Raffle, Kevin Schilder, who I'm pretty sure also did the music, was the project coordinator, by the way. But yeah, there's your... Oh fuck, what the fuck? Okay, fucking Windows Explorer just crashed after I just quit out of that game, it looks like. That's a good sign. Well, it was doing that thing where for some reason it thought that the main monitor where the taskbar is supposed to be was not the one where I have it. But that's just the game being stupid anyway. Bring this back for a moment while I play this out, because yeah, I guess I'm gonna try my darndest to get back into the fray and see if I can figure out where the fuck that mysterious amulet goes without needing to ask for help, but we'll see how that goes, because I'm being as diligent as humanly possible with trying to solve the puzzles there. I mean, maybe I'll take a look at it off screen and walk around with it off screen and see if I can figure something out, but well, with any luck, I'll be able to come back to Hexen II in the, reasonably near future, hopefully sometime this week even. It might be a bit difficult for me to do it like after the end of this week, 'cause like I mentioned, I do have a community multi-world that's Archipelago multi-world that's gonna be happening in the HVGM community Discord, which if any of these words make sense to you, then and you're hearing this, then do feel free to reach out, and if you want to be a part of that, there's still a little bit of time. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a period there when that happens, where I just focus on that over anything else. But beyond that, hopefully that period might turn out to be kind of short, considering how, or at least come in short bursts, considering how those kinds of things tend to go. So in short, yeah, hopefully I'm able to do at least one more stream of Hexen II this week, and carry that on for the foreseeable future, see if I can get away with the unfathomable, which would be to finish Hexen II within this year, which is, the end of the year is looming over us, as it's wont. But yeah, that's what's in the docket for the immediate future, and then once Hexen II is done, once Hexen II base game is done, we would move on to the expansion, which is Portal of Prius. And once that is done, we move on to Heretic 2, which, as of right now, should be the final one, the final piece of that little sequence that I've been wanting to complete for so long. And then who knows, I'll figure it out when the time comes, but for now, I'll need to say what I always say, which is, well, take it easy. I thank everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting, always wait for people chat. Thank you for giving me a quick shout out if you came in, and I will be seeing you later.